What's going on, drinking buddies? Amazing news. This podcast you're listening to right now, and Now We Drink, is nominated for AVN Best Adult Podcast. Do me a solid. Go over to the AVN voting page. It's in the description. And vote for the podcast. You can vote daily. And otherwise, let's get on with things that generate revenue for the show. We are brought to you by the Patreon at patreon.com/MattSlayer. Experience the whole back video catalog, the uncensored versions. Get the video versions a week early. Just support the show at patreon.com/MattSlayer. And sorry about the lack of episode last week. Was in Japan. Didn't have enough time to edit everything before I left. We're going to play catch up on that. Did some fun episodes in Japan that you should be looking forward to. And that will be out very soon. The other way to support this show, the real easy way, is go to youtube.com/nowwedrink, like and subscribe. And also, just tell people about the show. All that stuff is super duper easy. Appreciate you for it. All right, let's get on with the show. My guests this week are adult performers Theodora Day and Dakota Tyler. This episode is just pure chaos. I don't know what else to say about it besides that it is just chaotic. It was a lot of fun. So sit back, relax, pop a cold one, and enjoy drinking buddies.
When aliens come to take over, and look at us like we're out of our minds now. We're gonna galactic makeover, and now we're thinking that they just might be right. I cannot wait for this whole world to end. I'm gonna break out the bottle with my friends. I think they'll tell the best stories when we're gone. And now we drink.
What's going on, guys?
Well, hello.
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 I need,
Hey.
after all the shenanigans, I definitely need alcohol.
Yeah.
We made it here. We had a parking debacle, but
Yeah, it was really hard, but, we got her to fit.
I'm kind of a scaredy cat, I have to admit out loud. I get really scared super easily, if you didn't notice.
I know, I asked you to come over the hill into Hollywood, and you're like, oh my God, this is the city. Someone is going to murder me.
Oh, and I get really convinced myself that that's what might happen. And so
Yeah.
I can't let it go, so I can't find out the truth.
I can get very paranoid sometimes, for sure.
Dakota will be like, yeah, I don't know. She's like, will be so sweet about it, but
I'll be like, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we're a nice level though. We just kind of neutral.
yeah,
And I
she
feel
keeps me chill because I'm like,
yeah. I'm like,
Did you have to talk her into coming over the hill in the first place? She's like,
literally, I was like,
I don't know if I could do this. I'm like,
Just so I don't know how I do things by myself. I think when I'm alone, I just let it
Yeah. And we did a little
burst
breathing
through.
exercise. We went,
Yeah, we did. I just get really I don't know. I'm from a really micro town, and I just think I go.
yeah, I'm coming from a very small town too. Very tiny town.
I think I'll get used to it. Give me a year,
Yeah.
how long you been in LA now?
5 months.
5 months.
It's a minute. I've only
Going on
been
6.
for a month.
A month.
Yeah, I've only been in this industry for 2 months. So
Wow.
yeah.
I'm fucking elder statesman here. I've been in over a decade, so.
It's amazing though.
Eh.
No, that makes me happy to hear that you've been a part of something for that long. That's my goal.
Well, I have the advantage of I don't have sex on film, so
Right.
it's a lot easier to stick around in this industry if you're not being shot, in that sort of capacity.
But
Yeah.
I feel like us coming from very tiny towns, I don't mean to speak for you, but tell me if you
No,
agree.
tell me.
But
Say it.
because we come from very tiny towns that are super not open-minded and kind of boring.
Mhm.
Coming out here is probably one of the most culturally shocking, exciting things, I feel like,
Wow.
in
Well
a
said.
while.
Very culturally shocking.
Culturally shocking. There's so
mean,
many things I had
major.
never even seen or thought about. And then, I just step outside my door and it's whoa.
Like what sort of stuff? Give me an example.
It's tough to really for me to give examples without I don't want to
I
I'm
wanna
so
sound-
cultured that I don't mean to offend anyone.
Yeah, I don't wanna
about what
offend
is
anyone.
shocking to me. Does that
Yeah.
make any sense? This world's so sensitive.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I guess.
If it's your personal experience, then you're not you're not discouraging.
Share though, it's crazy.
You're not discouraging or despairing, those new experiences. You're just saying it's a new experience for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the first time you had sushi could have been fucking shocking. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with sushi.
Yeah. I guess I mean, a culturally shocking thing for me. I mean, bless their hearts and all, but like, you know, walking outside, you know, you go to Santa Monica and there's like a mattress with like 5 homeless people on it, and people are just walking by like it's like nothing's there, and I'm like, whoa, man! Like I'd never seen something like that. Like I said, like bless their hearts, like literally.
Bless the people's hearts who's walking by them? That's cold.
No,
Damn.
I mean the people on the mattress. Like,
I know.
why?
I'm just teasing a little. Just
I
teasing.
know, but like, damn, I don't know. That's culturally shocking for me.
I have homeless people in my town, but nothing to this magnitude. Like for me, like going even more simple than just the homeless people is like even accents.
A lot of foreign people.
Yeah,
sure.
I've never been around.
It's an international city for sure.
Cool.
I
like
love
it's
it.
So cool.
Like I just hear people from all around the world. Now that I kind of have a taste for like what an accent sounds like, I'm like, are you French? Are you this? And I'm like, usually I've been getting it right, and it's kind of cool. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of educated.
She's like almost worldly traveler over here.
Yeah, I feel like I've traveled around the world without traveling around the world.
You guys have your passports?
No.
We've been
Why?
trying to do this for so long. We're busybodies.
Yeah, we're
So
hardly ever
it's
even have
hard.
time. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. What are we doing? I don't even know it.
You work at 1, we can go in the morning.
Yeah.
So tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to start the process?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get the picture taken at CVS.
CVS, and then look cute for it.
Where's the first place you guys are going?
Oh. Europe or Tokyo?
I feel like I want to.
I'm super biased on that answer, but
Yeah, why?
because I'm going to Tokyo in less than 2 weeks.
Oh my god! No way! That is
That's
the
like
most
that's
exciting
my
thing.
dream. Oh
yeah,
my god.
you're gonna have a great time. The
Third time, it'll be my third time there, so
Oh, okay. So you already know what to expect.
What's bringing you back?
it's an amazing place.
I don't know. I'm just curious.
My audience is just rolling their eyes right now because every time this comes up, I'm like, Tokyo.
Tokyo.
But yeah, this is my third time going. Like, I absolutely love the city. It's the only place in the world I've been back to more than once.
Oh wow! So
It's my dream. I want to get married there.
Okay.
I have books on how to travel there.
Oh, what do the books tell you? I'm curious what the books tell you versus like my personal experience.
I don't know them from verbatim at the moment. I got them like 2 years ago, and I have them in my room somewhere at this point. But I did read them, and I don't know, just shows you the hot spots to go. I don't even know them off the top of my head because they're in another language. But it was just like a travel guide of like how to even plan, how to even start considering planning your trip.
See, the first time I went,
Step.
no plan, just went.
I feel like winging it is my flow.
Oh,
I just say fuck
I don't think I can
and
handle
I
it.
do it. That's
Oh, that is a city that of any city I've ever been to, it's A-okay to just fucking wing it.
endless
Yeah.
possibilities.
Yeah, there's just so much going on.
I feel like that would freak you the fuck out.
I could maybe do it if Dakota was with me and just be like,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm
Yeah.
with Dakota, so it's fine.
Well, it's one of those things where like there's so much going on and violent crime is really not a thing.
Ooh, I like that.
Like sorry audience, I blacked out drunk like at a train station and like slept on the street at a train station for like 3 hours and was completely fine.
Woke up with like a blanket on you. Someone like took care of him.
Almost. Seriously, like nothing stolen, nothing, like completely fine.
I think that might be actually a really nice introduction to travel.
Yeah.
And then we go
Yeah.
somewhere like Europe, and then it's a shit show. I
Right.
feel like it'd be a shit show.
I really want to see the cherry blossoms. Have
I
you ever
mean-
been during that time frame?
So last time I went was slightly after Sakura season ended. Because it is prohibitively expensive to go there during Sakura season.
What is that? Like,
That's the cherry blossoms.
no, I know it's cherry blossoms, but like, what time of year would that be?
That's like
Spring, I thought.
spring. Yeah, it's like late March, early April. Like we went
Okay.
Yeah.
late April last time.
That sounds so.
Like we literally booked. You could find housing for dirt cheap. No, you could find flights during dirt cheap during Sakura, but we couldn't find any fucking housing that was remotely affordable. So we pushed our trip back a week, and it's like, oh, the housing dropped by hundreds of dollars.
OMG.
I mean,
Wow.
the flights are really cheap right now.
Really?
Assuming you don't hate me by the end of this podcast, like I'm flying for under 700 round trip from LAX. So if you guys get your passports, you could just come with.
Well,
Oh,
2 weeks is a little
wow.
bit short.
Well,
You might have to go for your 4th trip.
Oh yeah.
I'm lying. It's
thing.
17 days, so like 2.5 weeks.
All right.
And we can bring some equipment, maybe like do
Make a nice vlog out of it.
Oh no, I'm bringing gear. Like I'm.
Oh yes. Are you?
Oh, yes.
Eat that up.
Eat it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm rolling solo because everyone else is just kind of like, I'm like,
Wait, so you're
fuck.
going by yourself.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think traveling alone would be more my alley. Like, but luckily, I feel blessed that I found people in my life that I actually really like.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I could see myself
Like backpacking.
being a lone traveler. Yeah,
My aunt did that. She loved it.
really.
In Europe, yeah.
There's plus and minuses to both. Like I've traveled alone. I've traveled with people. Like finding people you're travel compatible with can be fucking rough. There are some friends of mine that are still good friends of mine. I will never travel with them again.
Because
Yeah,
you're spending
it's
so much time
really
with them. By
hard.
the end of the trip, you're like,
Well,
dude,
It's just little things. It's just little fucking things. Like,
just tally up.
yeah, like one of my guys, we went to South Africa and he had never been out of the country. And there was just points of the night where like, hey man, I'm not feeling it. Like, let's go back to the hotel. I'm like, you can go back to the hotel, man. Like, I'll catch up with you later. We're adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think that bothered him that like, I was just like, no, we can do separate things. We can rendezvous later.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't
Do
have to be-
something, meet
yeah.
back up, and,
Yeah.
you know.
Like, I very much make it clear to people that I travel with, like, hey, we don't have to be attached to the hip this whole fucking trip.
If we don't share
Yeah.
finances, then we don't need to be attached to the hip.
Yeah,
And even if we do,
exactly.
then
Or at least have the same interest. I mean, if you're traveling, why would you travel to just stay in the place you're sleeping at? You know?
Yeah.
you already know if I'm traveling with you, I
We're seeing the
just
world,
won't
girl.
sleep.
Yeah.
I might be cranky.
We already don't sleep.
We don't.
No.
Why not?
Because we're go-getters.
We're aliens, actually.
Yeah, we're aliens. We're from a different place.
Yeah.
What planet are you from? It's been a long time since we've been there.
Saturn.
Yeah. Sorry, I've
The
completely.
gas ball.
Yeah.
I just have two gassy ladies in the house. Okay. Some fetishist is like,
You know-
really? Oh.
Wait. They're like in the DMs later.
Oh, have you ever had
So
anybody
I heard.
say that they want to be mini and like crawl inside of you?
No.
Yeah, that was a big thing when I was camming, and like people would like be like, "Oh, like I want to shrink down and be like minuscule and like crawl inside your butthole." and
His
stuff. So I
face.
feel like the fart thing and the mini people would do well.
Hey, I'm not here to kink shame people. Whatever gets people off. Like,
I mean, whatever is your cup
Yeah,
of tea.
no, I never judged him.
But not all teas are my flavor.
exactly. I'm not here to yuck your yum, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't comprehend that one.
Maybe we just don't relate on that one.
No,
Yeah.
I just don't relate. I don't relate with the foot dudes either. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been like obsessed with feet lately.
I feel like if a woman has really pretty feet.
oh no, I can appreciate pretty feet. I'm not getting an erection to pretty feet.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can definitely appreciate like pretty toes. Like on my Instagram, like, you know, explore page when a girl has like her set of toes and nails done, I'm like, oh, that looks so good.
See, I'm always thinking like, why are you giving that away for free, girl?
Yeah.
Even pics of those feet.
Yeah, those little toes.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cash
Right?
out. Yeah.
People should be making it rain on you for them the little piggies. Like,
Seriously. Like, yeah.
Make them rain.
Make it rain on them toes.
but yeah, I never was just like, I've never seen a nice pair of feet and be like, holy fuck, I gotta touch myself right now. This is so hot. Like, nah,
Yeah.
not once.
You never see my toes.
Break them out.
They're very cute. They look like anime toes.
Well,
You really want to see?
yeah, I want to see if this is gonna, get me to pop wood in the middle of the.
Guys, if he gets a little hard.
Oh my God, I can't. I mean, I see her toes every day. So I guess I got.
Well, does that get you a little wet?
No.
I mean,
See?
she does like me, I think.
I do like her toes.
I mean-
Aren't they cute, right?
They're cute feet, but yeah, sorry.
You don't want these wrapped around your, you know what?
You can say penis. It's okay.
Ding, 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 dong.
The schwangaling.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I'm willing to fight with YouTube's monetization policies.
I love you.
They're very nice feet. I'm sorry they're not causing an erection for me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, God.
Not
my
every
life
guy's
is so
a
fucking
feet
hard.
guy.
Just kidding.
The show's over. She's just like, not getting hard for my feet. I'm out.
He's like, nope. You know what? Theodora Day is out.
Peace out.
Peace. Just kidding.
Ciao.
I guess this
I
is
can't yuck
me
your
and
yum.
Dakota hanging out then.
Yeah, hey,
No, sorry. I drove her.
yeah, she's my ride.
Well,
Dakota, we're leaving. He doesn't like my feet.
we're leaving. She has free will. She can stay, I guess.
I mean, I always go with you.
I'll just lock you outside the door.
Yeah.
Whoa,
the house.
cold-blooded.
I'm just
I do
fucking-
have my house keys
I have dark humor
in my
like
car.
Good, you're in the right place for it.
that. Perfect.
Seeing as we're like 5 minutes into the show and I'm already like, so are your feet going to get me hard or not? Like,
yeah.
yeah, we are not your typical bullshit porn podcast here.
Well,
I'm fun. I like this.
yeah, Dakota
like
just
it.
moved in,
I
and
did.
she's the only person in the house that has a house key because we only have one key, and
Yeah.
she is the holder of the key.
I am the holder of the key.
How'd you get all that responsibility?
Because I don't know. I'm the chosen one of the key.
My babushka, aka my mom, is always home, so
And she has the garage button to let her in.
So your mom's living with you?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's
like
me,
I had the
Babushka,
button
and
in the
Theodora.
car. You're right. And then Babushka's home, and then like so you.
And then
it
I
just
do
works
my
out
own
she has the
thing.
key.
So
We're gonna get more made though.
So it's me, Theodora,
know?
Babushka, and puppy dog,
We have a dog. Yeah.
Ray.
So is mom a temporary visit or is she there for good?
Oh no,
Forever and
she's
ever.
in that bitch. She is there.
Like concrete.
yeah,
So you're trying to get your mom a date?
You know, she does have a little boyfriend.
she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you judging the people mom brings home?
No, she only brings him home, and he's from Michigan, and
Yeah.
so he's coming for Thanksgiving though.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Mm.
Excited, little Thanksgiving moment.
We
Nice.
tried to bail. We were like, "Can we like go on a road trip
yeah,
and
then
take
she's
the
like,
car? We all
she
share a
could
car."
Take the car, and Theodora's like, yeah, and she's like, no.
She's like, "No, it's not me. I want to go on the
here.
road trip too." I'm like, "Well, you have your boyfriend here. Like, we're gonna go on our own trip."
Yeah, like do your own little spicy thing, and we're gonna be here.
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah.
All right, get that turkey stuff, mom. Come on.
Good
Stuff
girl.
that turkey.
Stuff that fucking turkey.
Stuff that hole.
Fill that hole.
So you've been here 5 months. How did you and mom move here together or?
No, I came here alone. Lived at the manor, Dave's house, for my first 3 months. Saved up some coin and got my house.
Yeah.
So how did mom end up out here?
It was always our plan. Yeah, and she packed up our entire house in Michigan, and we got a moving company, and they shipped all of our shit and our car. And she flew first class here with our dog.
Hello, puppy.
And yeah, I waited till I had everything more lined up here before I moved her. But
Your affairs in order.
yeah, it was really hyper focused and made it all happen. And
She was hustling.
it was my goal long before porn even became into my life, like camming and stuff of my mom and I being a team
Mhm.
and just kind of creating our own dream life.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You making mom edit your shit?
No.
Why not?
But she does a lot of
She does
crucial things.
so-
Seriously.
Oh my God.
We don't have the time to sweep, dude. So
I don't even know how to explain all the things that Babushka
She
does for us.
works so hard.
She does.
We walk
Aw,
into the
thanks
door,
for noticing that, Dakota. That's
and
really sweet.
she doesn't even though she's home often. I know we stated that, but she's not just home watching TV.
No.
She is constantly running errands and she really
It makes our house a home.
yeah.
So we have a little setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very happy.
That's awesome. Does it often make it awkward if you want to bring somebody home?
No.
Oh my God, I don't feel awkward bringing
Oh.
anyone home.
She's so
to
cool. She's so
the
open
house. Yeah, we're all adults. We all have needs. I feel like we understand we all respect each other on a human level. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Kind of take our emotions out of it and just be like, okay, human needs are sex, sleep, and food.
Yeah.
You need to get
Finally, I guess to list it in proper order.
Yeah.
sex, sleep, food.
last.
You can go a long time without eating.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very long time. But yeah, sex.
Yeah,
sleep, food.
sex, sleep, food.
But yeah, so we all I just think we really respect that of each other.
Yeah.
Although right now our household is just so goddamn chaotic.
Yeah.
Dakota and I share
bed.
A bed.
Yeah. But she's the best sleeping Betty there is.
Right. I'm like, don't even buy a bed.
Because we
Just
both
kidding.
don't snore. Do I snore?
No.
You don't snore.
Yeah. Oh my God. Fuck. I forgot to tell Babushka to watch the comforter.
Oh fuck. Oh damn.
Did y'all make some stains?
I did.
Yeah.
I had oil filled. I did an oil scene. I don't even know if I want to get into that, but yeah, just the comforter needs to be washed.
Yeah.
I sprayed it, so it's just
Oh my god.
it's
Yeah.
so comfy. I should call her right now.
Uh,
I'm gonna give her a little text, Roonies.
Yeah, but it's okay. I feel like it happens to the best
Probably
of us.
sleeping. Never mind.
So,
Envy him. So yeah.
I just went to her garden to pop.
But we're good little sleeping buddies.
We
yeah.
are, yeah. I mean, have our late night talks. We smoke a J in bed,
But we also don't annoy each other. Like
No.
we feel like being quiet. Like it's just not weird.
Yeah.
We're just meh,
We know how to read each other's minds.
meh.
There was this moment this morning, actually. We were having, she has this mouth guard that has an LED and it whitens your teeth. And so, that's in your mouth and you're so angry, so you can't say anything. So me and her having a full throttle conversation, in detail. And she has this mouth guard and mumbling, and I can understand every single word she's saying. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, but dude, this doesn't make sense. She goes, I'm like, yeah, I get it, but you know what I mean?
So funny.
It's really funny.
We didn't even notice it until halfway through. She's like, wait, I'm
How do I know what you're saying?
right, I did my leg out. I was trying to say workout, so I just kicked my leg out and act like.
And I'm like, yeah, I know, but still. Oh, yeah, we morphed into one.
Yeah.
So how did you two come together?
Oh, I've been dying for you to ask.
No, okay.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, ba, ba, ba.
So,
Drum roll, please.
we met. I remember walking in, and she's in the makeup chair.
Yeah, I was there first.
She's getting her makeup done. I'm waiting for makeup to get done. We're talking about TikTok and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gave her my ex-boyfriend drama tea, and we're speaking.
Yeah, we just kind of
We did a girl, boy. Our male talent was really hot. He was cool.
Yeah.
And you know.
Oh, I now remember who we fucked. I was like, who? Oh.
I got to go back to the paperwork. Like,
Back to the names. Yeah, he was a cutie.
Ding dong ding. Yep.
You know, I remember borrowing some of your makeup in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the sex was going. And then.
wait a minute, sex happened?
Sex happened.
Oh my God.
Well, pretty much we trauma bonded hiding in a closet because some crazy robber tried to break in to our
Literally
set.
went boom, 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 boom.
Spit on all the windows
We
around.
already went into the bedroom, right? And then we are sitting on the bed. Things arose, the ruckus outside.
So is
a
the
commotion.
scene already over at this
No.
point?
No, we just started.
We were in the
banging.
middle of sex.
And then I look at her and go, do you want to hide in the closet with me? Because it was getting really crazy out there and I was getting scared as fuck. And she goes, yeah. So then we're naked in the closet, hugging each other.
We just met.
fucking met. She goes, what are you doing Wednesday? And she's like, nothing. She's like, do you want to get dinner? As these men are like fighting in the
As they're
room,
fighting in the doorway, like genuinely full throttle bawling.
sitting
and
on the
then
windows like she mentioned. It was crazy.
It was crazy. And then, you know, that happened. And then we go back to filming the sex. And I just remember I'm sitting on her face and she's getting fucked. And this guy is like in and out of her pussy. Sorry, am I allowed to say that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like in and out of her pussy. And I'm like sitting on her face like, oh my God. And then she's like, what is your intuition telling you?
And you said?
I wanted to make sure she felt
I was
safe
like,
to
you
keep
know-
filming the sex after that commotion.
I was like, you know, I'm feeling good because like they did say like, you know, because that whole instance happened, they were like, okay, we're only gonna film for like 20 more minutes and we're wrapping this shit up because that was never okay.
that was.
So given the fact that we only had to be there for 20 more minutes, I felt like our ride was on the way. So I felt comfortable. I was like, yeah, it's cool. And then we finished the scene, and then ever since then we've been
That was
hanging out
fucking hilarious.
almost every day, and then
Yeah.
we became roommates. So yeah.
And here we are.
And
Here
then,
we are.
yeah, and then I call you like randomly out of the blue, and I'm like, so can I bring my bestie?
Yeah, we're joined at the hip.
Which was like, I don't know. Hopefully that didn't come off rude. Thank you for letting me have her.
Yeah, thank you so
Yeah.
much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Seriously.
Besides the like minor inconvenience on the recording space, I was happy to have you.
Oh,
Yay!
yay.
Yay.
Like before we got on, I was like trying to figure out angles, like because it's kind of a cramped space. It's like it's a good for like one-on-one podcasting, but for like
Yeah.
when you start getting multiple people, it gets a little cramped with the cameras.
Totally.
So it's just like, we can make this work. I mean, I made it work in the past.
Strategically placed
It
that.
was really
And luckily, you're a tiny person, so it's not like you're.
She is very
Yeah.
tiny, teeny.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if like, oh no, I had to get like another full-size dude in in frame, and
Yeah, that'd be kind of a
like.
thing.
So you're small enough that you like just I don't even have other people in the frame. Normally, like it's so tight that I have to like have a little Theo shoulder in your fucking shot, but
Like cut off.
Yeah, you can even see me over here.
Yeah. Seriously, and we're really close
Here's
to
the
each
shoulder.
other. We're kind of matching. Did you
Yeah.
notice?
I was covering my shirt.
Me and her thing is matching.
Oh, we both
we
have
match
clothes.
everywhere. So, usually my colors, we have color coded things.
are you?
Yeah.
So are you guys color coding from the bottom to the top, like socks, underwear, everything?
Oh, like pretty much. Like
I would like to get that weird with it. As
yeah.
time
Like for
develops.
instance, like I have silver headphones that are like Apple. She has the black ones. Like I wear all black. Whenever I wear black, she wears white.
Yeah.
Whenever she wears baby pink, I wear baby blue. Like we are color coded to the T.
Yin and yang.
Our hair,
Yeah.
hair bows, those same hair bows. And hers is white, mine's black.
Yeah,
So
it's just like a
that's
thing.
just the way we go.
I want to get more and more intricate with it.
like nails even.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't wait. Like, cause the
Yeah.
more money you have, you can like really decorate
And
yourself.
we're getting like kind of like, well, we already had these tattoo ideas prior to meeting, but
Which
they're
is
very
weird.
similar. They're like I am God tattoos,
Mhm.
kind of. It just
Which is funny because it's slightly conceited.
it's slightly conceited, but
Which is like, I don't know.
it's
anyway.
us.
Yeah. So
Where are we getting these tattoos?
on our fingers.
on our pussy lips.
Hey, it's your body. Wherever you want to put them.
Imagine it's just like on the side of the pussy, and like they open us up for like pussy.
I
and
am
it's like,
God.
okay.
I'm
that
pretty sure.
puss.
I'm pretty sure I saw a tattoo that had someone had read above their pussy like "lucky to be here" or something.
this pussy's God. That's pretty much what I would. Fuck. Wow.
That'd be really-
You shall lay your eyes upon God.
Yeah.
I was thinking that might make the men like feel like intimidated because like it's just like goddess, and they're like, damn, like she's got her feminine,
Her
and
pussy's a man.
masculine. Like, oh my god, this girl's too balanced. You know?
Got it all. Yeah. Yeah. We're riot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's stopping you? Go do it.
Yeah. Seriously, we gotta make this point when we have the free time.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make the free time for this.
I know, but I just feel like I don't know. Like we're pretty busy gals.
To the point we can't even barely keep up with
Like
our room.
it's either we have like our bookings, and then we have photo shoots, and we prioritize our Instagrams, and then we have time to record for YouTube, and then it's like
the podcast.
Yeah, but you could definitely record that for YouTube. A little censorship with it, but
oh yeah, that'd be a good vlog.
What?
Tattoo.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, that could just be content. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I just keep raising my eyebrows.
Yeah, like
I actually raise my eyebrows because my Botox is wearing off. That's when you,
I need
that's
to
when
go
you
get
know it's
Botox.
not
I want
good.
it so bad.
They can move too much.
Like you have facial expressions. Oh God.
Ah, fuck.
I need to be fucking frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, my eyebrows can move.
Oh no. They're gonna kick you out of Los Angeles. They're gonna send you back to Michigan.
I'm gonna send you back, girl. You're not fake enough.
Sorry, you can't be in the city
Too
limits.
Natural.
God, where's the plastic at?
Yeah.
Yep. First, they're gonna send you out to San Bernardino, and then if you don't get it straightened up while you're out in the fucking Inland Empire, right out of the state.
So, a little segue, enough about us for a second. Like, so you've been in the industry for 12 years?
11 years?
Going on, yeah.
But you never performed? At
Not
first,
once.
That's what you meant. I was like,
So,
I've been nominated for an AVN for best non-sex performance, but
oh wow.
AV,
Yes.
AVN 18, I was nominated for best non-sex performance and an XBiz nod.
Okay.
So occasionally I'm in front of the camera acting, but my dick has never been on film.
Can I get your
superstar.
autograph?
Yeah.
I want your
Sure.
autograph.
I mean, you can take a selfie with me after the show.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Actually, it's a requirement for me.
I know.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm well aware.
Text me, he's like, get a selfie before and after. And I forgot the before one.
Whatever.
Who does take two?
Just take 2. Yeah. I was like, just take 2.
But he's concerned about the before one because sometimes people get a little too drunk on here, and then afterwards they're just like sloppy. It's happened before.
Yeah.
Things get a little wild here, huh?
On occasion, I got to do some post production work and censor shit, and these things happen.
Yeah, shit
A
happens.
little burp, bleep, bleep, bleep.
A little blue, blue, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on the words. Genitals and tits and shit sometimes come out on air. It happens.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit goes down.
Hopefully not
Down.
literal shit because I don't want to the carpet.
That's so messy.
Right.
Yeah.
So messy.
And it's not even on a good angle. So people would just be like, "Did that actually happen?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have the carpet stains to prove it."
Yep, they're right here in the corner on the left.
But I also feel like I derailed you from your question.
Oh,
What was my question?
How he's been in the industry. You asked him how long. he had
And you're like, "You've never performed?"
Well, I was just curious if your dick was on the internet, really.
Nope.
Oh,
It is
wow.
not.
My main question.
So
Sacred peed.
it is. It's one of those things where when I got in, there was no OnlyFans. There was no people making content. There's some very few creators on many vids and shit like that. But for the most part, it was studio work.
Yeah.
And I'm very convinced that I could not be male talent in a studio setting.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not an easy job.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's really intimidating. You have 5 dudes staring at you.
5 dudes who look like me.
Get it up.
Yeah.
You know?
5 dudes who look like me that all want to go home. No crew wants to be there.
And then when you can't get it up, they're yelling at you, and your dick is out, and you're just
Well-
let me beat it a little longer.
Any crew who's yelling at male talent when they can't get it up is a bad crew because
Totally.
he's never going to get it up if you're yelling at him. It's always encouragement, hey man, you need some
Oh
water.
my God, this was weird. The other day, this guy, we were setting up to pop, and he was like stroking it, you know, like it's kind of taking a while, but it was cool, you know, nothing like weird, like nothing out of the ordinary. He wasn't doing anything weird to get him hard, you know. There's those.
He wasn't like, I have to lick your armpits.
No, but then all of a sudden,
No
like
fluffing.
there was like three of
I
us
like when
there,
it's no fluffing.
and the one girl goes, "So are you gonna come?" And it just ruined the vibe so hard that I'm like, "Fuck, now he's never gonna come." You know what I mean? It's like one of those things.
It's like a
where
Yeah,
bad
like-
deal.
the crew says something, if somebody just everyone shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no,
No, no.
dead ass though.
Let the man stroke himself in silence. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Right, or whatever he needs. Like,
Right.
like, you know, you hear stories about Mailtown having some weird fetishes. Like, you know, I had another performer like, dude wanted to lick my armpit, so I let him lick my armpit because that's what it took.
Oh.
I mean, I would.
Wow. Yeah, some men really want you need a little fluff moment.
Well,
I can't believe
but
it
it's not even like standard like fluff in some cases because some of these dudes have been at it for so long. They're like, oh, they need something a little like exotic.
A little spacey wild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, oh, vaginal intercourse? That's so blasé. That doesn't do it.
So ordinary.
So vanilla.
Yeah, I was gonna say vanilla.
That's so last year.
To my original point, so I don't think I could have ever done the job. I didn't want to do the job when I got in. Like,
Yeah.
I was here originally. I started off doing security for girls, like
Mm.
going on the road, roadie work, like conventions. That's what I was talking about. Like when we were in the hallway, like, oh, I've been to AVN a bunch of times because I was booked to like be, you know, a girl's roadie.
Right.
And then I got into doing PA work. Occasionally, I'm, you know, do some acting at this point, and you know, I've been doing this for over 6 years now too. So,
Oh wow.
I love that.
That's cool.
That was really cool.
Seriously.
and like,
We need a roadie.
Yeah, we really do.
well, if you're paying,
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
always.
Oh,
Money
of
be
course.
throwing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pay people for their time.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
how it works in this modern day. Or a little tit for tat.
It's like if I'm
honestly,
You my roadie. No, I'm sorry.
nope. See,
Something you really
I've definitely had girls I've
Girl.
I've definitely had girls that I've worked for like that was kind of implied and like got kind of upset when I'm like, no, I'd like to be paid, please.
Yeah, what you deserve.
Right,
I
like-
wholeheartedly believe
yeah,
that.
Like,
doing a service, you deserve to be paid.
well, there was definitely a girl like who hired me. Like, she told my friends when she booked me, like, oh, Matt's cute, and like, someone should have explained to her at the point, like, the minute you hire me, I'm not going to fuck you.
yeah.
No.
Like, this could have happened. Like, if you were just like, hey, I've been like, hey, the minute. Right, exactly. But the minute you're like, oh, hey, I want you to be my roadie at AVN this year, like, oh, I'm not going to fuck with my paper for a little piece of pussy.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Never.
All about that bag, dude. Seriously.
Literally.
That bag, chase that
Yeah,
bag.
like, that orgasm isn't going to pay my rent.
Yeah, it's not.
Hell no. Well,
not paying my bills, but-
Right, your orgasms do.
Yeah.
My ugly ass O-face is not paying my rent.
No. But yeah, our pussy be paying our rent.
Right.
Pussy be do be paying our rent.
I mean, unless I want to start shooting my own, like, series of fat guy porn, like,
You are not even fat.
No.
the flattery will get you everywhere. But no, I've talked about it on air a couple times. It's like, oh, in this modern era, like, especially when I got in, I had a regular day job too. So,
Yeah.
so it was doubly like, I don't think I could do the job. I don't need to fuck with my mainstream paper
Yeah.
Yeah.
as like even pursuing being talent. I got into this to try to make movies.
Totally.
Seriously.
And then like in the modern era, it's like, well, I probably could get it up for someone's OnlyFans, but like I've been saying no so long, it doesn't feel right to say yes now.
Yeah, you.
I mean,
you have
for
a
a little
flow.
switch.
Yeah, unless you want a little bit of sprinkle.
A little.
Yeah, but like I'm totally down to like I'm a mad slut. I'm a mad slut in real life. Like
For a little,
now the
little
truth
slutty
comes out.
thought.
right. Like off camera, yeah. It has happened on a couple different occasions where like recording has stopped and I've hooked up with people like mid-show. So like
Okay.
it has happened before.
Oh.
I've decided in 2022 that's a thing that does not need to happen anymore.
Yeah, I feel,
Like
feel that way.
it's one of those things where like I realized I'm like it's a weird power dynamic. Like it was completely consensual every time it happened. Like I definitely had a couple performers like, so are you gonna fuck me? Like just in the middle of the recording. I'm just like, stop, or like, you doing a bit right now? We could just run with this, or are you serious? And she's like, I'm serious. I'm like, oh, okay, then yeah. But I've decided like no more hooking up with people on show night. Like if they want to hook up, we can hook up 24 hours later, but no more on show night.
Mhm.
Like a podcast night?
Yeah.
I love you. You're so funny.
I just gotta make sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, if they're the guest on my show, there is no more hooking up the night of.
Oh shit.
I mean, that seems responsible.
Yeah. I feel like
I would do the same.
in the modern era, because like we're drinking, we're having a good time. Like if it was completely consensual at the time, but like people will sober up and maybe like, man, I probably shouldn't. I might not have wanted to do that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's the case necessarily, but alcohol makes you a little frisky.
yeah,
Yeah, makes
I would much rather have like a legitimate connection, like, you know, and some fun when it's just like, okay, there's no weird power dynamic. You're not like here to record. Like,
Like you're just there to have some good old fun.
right. Exactly.
Little sex.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is
Totally
like
get
harder to
it.
find than you think.
Yeah.
Mostly just me. Maybe I haven't been looking hard enough, but
Yeah.
you know.
Why aren't you looking that hard?
I don't know. I've been too like busy. I don't know where to look.
She doesn't know where to look. Yeah.
No.
We are.
Oh, no. In LA, that is a legitimate concern. Like,
Yeah.
dead serious, that is a legitimate concern. And that is also like one of the downsides of the industry
Yeah.
is, unfortunately, it can be a really fucking lonely place. Yeah, you can get some physical gratification on set, but meeting, actually connecting with a dude who understands, you know, what you do for a living and is actually going to be okay with it is fucking few and far between.
It is, and that's why I
it
feel
can
lucky to have
be.
Dakota.
Yeah, I
Honestly.
feel like honestly, I don't need a man because I have Theodora to,
Well, it's just like nice. Like we get to come home
to each other,
and
and
like homemade food and a clean
Yeah.
house and our cute dog, and it's just like
like if I need someone to talk to, like she's in bed with me.
yeah. I don't know. It's really like I'm grateful for this moment, and I know
Yeah.
our lives will evolve, and maybe we will find somebody, and that'd be great. And we'll
Maybe y'all find a throuple or some shit. Like,
we have talked about a good old poly.
I mean, hey, listen,
we have our eye on someone.
yeah. I mean,
oh, can we spill the tea?
we have. I mean, we went out to a party one time with this guy, and
Oh, that story.
I remember. So this is my first time meeting him. Theodora has like hung out with him like maybe a couple times, and I remember we all went out to this party. Should I just say party?
Yeah, this is not our dream three-way, by the way. Just
Yeah.
to be
No.
clear.
No.
That's not who I was originally going to say, but this is a good.
But this will do.
This is a good story. This is a good
And
story.
he's a photographer. He goes to a lot of should I say celebrity functions?
Very much so.
And so we went to this celebrity function, and I remember he continuously would say, "We need to move in a certain way," and we're like, "Okay, like, what do you mean?" He says, "We all need to date each other, like three-way relationship."
Oh my god.
Keep in mind, I had just met this man, and he's like, "I want to date both of you," and
Who
every
else
single
said that? Somewhat recently, someone made a joke about dating. Well, M
Mm-hmm.
wanted to.
Yeah.
P. And then there
L.
was one more.
Oh.
Yeah, like people like have been like, it's weird. They're like, they're the ones that say it.
They like there's something about like Theodora and I together in the presence of a man where we are in an intimate setting, and all of a sudden they're like, "I need to date both of you." And
Yeah.
this man kept annoying the absolute fuck out of us,
And
the
it was
entire
very much
night.
friendship. It was weird.
But he kept annoying us, right? And so we and her are visibly upset, like we're giving him a little bit of attitude, and
Like,
his
bro,
response
we're not
is this:
dating you.
he's like, "I love you guys,
And it
love you
works.
guys." And then we're just like, "Fuck you, yeah, come on,
Like, we fucking love you too. Let's go, bitch.
yeah."
It's this weird.
So did you guys end up taking him home, or?
No.
No, we've never taken him home, but
No.
we have gone out with him on multiple occasions where every single time we end up pissed off, and every single time he responds with "I love you." So
So why do you keep doing it?
Because you know celebrities.
yeah, you're really gonna see straight up. We're gonna straight up say it.
Hey, whatever.
Clout chase.
I mean,
Own it.
proof is in the IG, honey.
That's so facts. Every single time we
He's
see
cool,
him,
though.
he's
an
so
eccentric,
cool.
cool, really sweet person.
Yeah.
To be honest, like he actually.
Dakota, your face is on camera. Like,
Oh yeah.
for the audio audience, Dakota's face during that was just
Let's just
priceless.
keep out that whole last part. What I said to this time to this moment.
Oh, I hope not. Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
fuck.
the show may go on now.
So, where the fuck was? Okay.
Anyway, story change. My dream person for us to be in a three-way relationship with is Drake.
Oh yes. Oh my god.
That's why I brought this all up.
no. The question is, has Drake DM slid any?
No,
But Drake, I think Drake would fuck with how I look like. And the reason being for this. So I was on Instagram.
Well, which we look the same. Everyone thinks we're sisters.
Everyone thinks we're sisters. Seriously.
No, we. I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I see
it's
it, but
not-
Like your eye color's completely different.
Yeah.
yeah, but we get it a lot. I mean, I think it's
I mean,
because we're petite people and we have
I think it's because people with penises are just thinking with their penises, like, oh yeah, you two look like sisters. Yeah. It'll just,
It's so weird.
I just think
dudes are dumb.
everything
They
about.
are.
I think the only similarity that Theodora and I have physically is that everything about us is featurely small.
Yeah, like her
Small noses,
and-
small mouth, small body. But anyway, Drake. So my friend had posted on a story, and it was a Drake album cover, and it was my friend, and I was like, I don't remember posting this picture with Michael. I don't remember. It was this girl. I swear to God, I thought it was me. And then click on it, and it's
But you don't know if
champagne.
Drake picked out that chick. Like, it could have been his marketing team.
Yeah, but
But
I
I'm just saying, I
don't
need to burst the
know.
bubble here. I think
But
you can do no matter what.
I think that I don't know. I
And the
think
picture
it would
was
be Drake's
so.
type.
You're so much better than that. That picture was like green and blue.
It was
and
like
very,
when it was like hued out, but I sent it to my agent, and my agent was like, "Oh my God, that looks just like you," and I was like, "I know." So I don't know. Like I feel like it might.
So why aren't you doing the DM slide?
I want to.
And what's stopping you?
Well, we don't have a blue
know.
check mark. He won't even look at it anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
buy one.
You can't do that on Instagram, I don't think.
Buy one on Twitter.
But I'm published now.
I don't
so
know. I
might
just
be able to
I don't
get one.
I don't
So the-
believe in buying the check mark. I feel like I need to do something deserving of the check mark.
Right, and I think
Except they're not giving it out to people that are deserving it anymore.
Seriously.
well on Instagram you have to have articles written about you.
No, Instagram, you have to actually. So, as an adult performer, the one thing Instagram doesn't tell you to get your check mark, you actually have to own the trademark on your fucking stage name, too.
Then we gotta do that.
It's a thing.
I don't know if I can get mine.
Why not?
So before I picked out my stage name, it just came to me. You know the acronym DTF?
Mm-hmm.
So down to fuck. So
Yes, I'm.
yeah. So it's my name is Dakota Tyler. Dakota Tyler fucks. You know, I thought it was funny, so that's why I picked it. And I did some research, and there is actually a famous Twitch streamer by the name Dakota Tyler. And
You guys are in different industries.
so I can
Yeah.
still trademark it
You
even.
can try.
Yeah, because it's like our business.
Like, it's one of those things like, you are a paid actress using the name Dakota Tyler. She's a Twitch streamer. And she may not own the trademark on it.
Yeah, it's a boy actually. Yeah.
He identifies as a boy now. Who knows if he'll.
Yeah.
2022, he may transition. Who knows?
Yeah.
But either way, you can file the trademark. It's up to his team to fucking dispute it.
Okay. Oh, very interesting.
The point of a trademark is to differentiate between,
Cracks me up.
market confusion. Therefore, you're in different industries. You're not a Twitch streamer, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay, so it works out.
I mean, I'm also not a lawyer, so you should probably talk to a lawyer before you take my advice.
Yeah.
But it should work that way in theory.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And then, once you have the trademark, it's much easier to get the check mark.
All right.
One of those things that I've been looking into and kicking around and then haven't gotten off my ass and done.
Mm.
And
The time will come when the right time is here.
I bought my Twitter check mark. I 100% bought it.
Yeah.
And the reason I bought it is twofold.
Yeah.
One, they're going to allow up to 10-minute fucking video clips if you have Twitter Blue. So
Mhm.
that's great promotion. Two, it does allow me to DM slide people that have legitimate check marks
Yeah.
and show up on that verified list. It's literally just for marketing and booking purposes. So I can DM slide some people, be like, yo, come do the show.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, I guess I won't know until I try. But Theodora, her name is so original and so cool
Stop.
that I feel like I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't have a problem. No one else has your name. You are so unique.
Aww. Thank you.
It's so cool. Why did you pick your name?
I used to be really diligent about writing down names I loved, for my future kids. I used to want to have 6 kids. I don't anymore.
Just 5 now?
No, probably none. Maybe I don't know. So, anyways, I
We'll come back to that.
5 years ago, I changed my name personally too. Before I did porn and whatnot, and so I used,
Did you go through the legal hassle of changing your
I
name?
am about to, and so from a California ID, I'm going to go through all the hassle.
You're going to go to court and
Yep. I petition it, I have to put it in the newspaper, yada yada. But I chose one name off my baby list for that name too. And then I had Theodora on that name list for years, man. I've been obsessed with the name Theodora for a really long time.
So cool.
And then I was like, fuck it. I'm Theodora, motherfuckers. So
Theodora motherfucking dead.
she's the first woman to ever recognize women's rights in the history. It was 500 BC or something crazy. She was an empress, and she was also a prostitute before she got married to the emperor. And I just think that's fucking
As you do.
badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's badass. Like, she worked what her mama gave her, you know?
Yeah.
And look where she married a goddamn
And
emperor.
honestly, she is slaying with that choice. You are slaying.
Yeah. Thank you.
Iconically.
I wanted to embody her. And also, like, it read, like, a lot of the articles read that, like, she was someone that other women of the community, like, really respected and didn't want to, like, cross her. Like, she was really loved, but you didn't want to, like, fuck her over. And I kind of want to embody that. Like, I want to cheer on my fellow women.
But don't fuck with me.
But don't fucking cross me.
Yeah, but don't
you
fuck
don't
with
want to
me.
find out what happens. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, but seriously though.
But I'll be nice to you until that
Yeah.
moment, you know? And it's just like, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
So that murder happens that we talked about just as the show started.
yeah.
Yeah, we want to be in a horror film.
Yeah, we do.
Speaking of murders.
Yeah.
We want to be part of fake murders.
You
in a
know,
horror
like
film.
just an iconic slasher, good old slasher.
Like a,
oh my
we would
God.
be so good at that.
blood curdling scream.
Yeah.
Running for our lives.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, yeah, hopefully we get killed off together.
You wanted to have 6 kids at one point. Why did that change?
I think a lot of it boiled down to finding the right person to share those kids with, and also money. I mean,
kids are expensive.
That's why you sell the first
I
one.
want a lot of. There's so many things I want to do in life still that require a lot of money. And
Then sell
things are
two.
Going good. Things are going more than great financially for me. So it's like now that's not really a worry, right? But now it's like, okay, this is still the main component of finding that person. And it's almost like if I were to have kids, I'd almost want to have them with someone that's more my friend
Yeah.
than like a lover. I just am really terrified of.
I mean, don't you want
you.
Don't you want lovers to be friends?
Yeah, no, I mean a full package would be ideal. I just like that trust that when you're fucking someone, it's like a different thing. And like I just feel like they can like leave you easier. And maybe that's just my own trauma speaking through. But I just feel like sex makes me feel like people can dip out faster and then it hurts more when they leave because you're just like had this thing and you thought you had
Yeah.
this life going and you painted the fairy tale. Like I don't know, I haven't dated in like 2 years, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
like. But you know, whenever you date, you're
No one
like
wants
you're
to
like
get let
3 months in,
down.
and all of a sudden you're designing your life with that person, then they're gone, which is fine. It's how life works. I'm not like dissing dating. It's just like
It's unfortunate.
it's a process. to
Well,
find that person.
it's a fucked up situation where like you spend 3 months with someone, you get intimate with them, and then they're just like, and I'm out, like with no word, like just
yeah, the ghosting thing, man.
yeah. The ghosting thing's garbage.
yeah.
I think it's
sucks.
so trash.
Oh my God. Like, how can you, like, be completely crazy in love and the next day be like, see you, bitch? Like,
But then that's like how life rolls. So it's like I just am like trying
Yeah.
to accept that, but like bow out.
I feel like I always kind of now, given all of my prior relationships, this sounds fucked up, regardless of how good it has been, goes. I always expect the worst outcome, just that I am prepared.
I hope that I end up being best. Like I want to be friends with someone first and not even think about dating them, and then all of a sudden we're like, we're in love. I don't know.
the
Like, I feel
ideal.
like that would be like better. Like than like going
Yeah.
into it being like, what's being love? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta find the proper balance on that because the problem is
Yeah.
like, what if you're like, oh my God, we're besties, oh my God, we're in love now, and then our genitals interlock and it's like it's horrible.
But then you just said you want to be besties with the person you're with anyways. It's like, see what I mean? It
Right, but-
all ends up being shit
But here's the thing,
when sex is involved.
yeah, seriously.
not necessarily,
Yeah.
not necessarily, but
I mean,
it's a balancing act. You got like, you shouldn't be like, oh my God, we're looking like it should be, hey, let's hang out. Let's see what happens. Oh, hey, you're kind of cool. Our genitals interlock well, like, or rub against each other, and depending on the situation.
I think I'm just so mentally stimulated, more than sex stimulated, like my
Yeah.
life. So it's, I think for me, the friendship thing sounds more appealing
Yeah, I could totally
than knowing if our
go.
genitals match. Like I'd rather.
Yeah, but do you want to be involved with someone for the rest of your life who like the sex
Yeah.
is unsatisfying?
I have
Kind
a
of.
vibrator.
If we're mentally that compatible.
I
Yes.
feel like vibrators exist, and like if you give me good dick, but I cannot listen to you while you speak, it's not gonna work.
Well, obviously not. Like in my youth, I've definitely stuck around where like the sex is great and like, oh, I don't even want to talk to you. As an older dude, it's just like, oh no, if I can't have a conversation with you, like
They
I'm
kinda
so
go
fucking
hand
out.
in hand for me. Like my sex with you will not be good if we can't
Yeah,
have a
And-
fun conversation.
and I feel like because you guys are friends, and if a comfortability is there, you can speak about what you like sexually, and
Plus,
you
I
can
think that's like
teach your
fun.
partner what you like, and explore
Well, yeah,
that.
that should be happening in any healthy fucking
I don't know. I
relationship.
just think it's fun to start off as friends and then have it lead to that because it's so like I don't know. I think I like that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a story. The other problem is the other party may be afraid to make a fucking move because they're afraid to fuck up the friendship too.
That's usually how it goes with friends.
Yeah, like,
Sure.
oh, hey.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Hell.
He's sex man.
Yeah, I mean, I've had moments. I had this guy friend, and he was my best guy friend. We're still really good friends.
Oh, good.
And he has a girlfriend now. Bless. She's so fucking cool. I love her.
Oh, good.
But his parents love me. Like, I would literally, me and him would be able to sleep in the same bed and not do anything together.
Just true friends.
But whose choice was that?
No, it was both of us. We never even talked about having sex with each other. We would just get in bed, watch a movie, and fall asleep. And, like, that's how always it was. And then we kissed. And then, like, for a second. And then we pulled away. This is, like, one of our sleepovers. And we were like, wait, no.
You didn't like it?
And then we went back to watching our movie. And then we fell asleep. And we had another sleepover again. And it was fine. But, you know.
Oh, you did try, though. That's
But,
a
you
good way
know,
to test it.
sometimes friendship, you know, I feel like when you're getting involved with a friend, literally the first kiss is, like, the telltale of whether it's going to be a thing.
Yeah, then it's, like, fun to just have a burning, passionate romance.
I feel like
it is.
Versus the friendship thing, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck.
I mean, I've had both in my life. I've done.
Like, what, you can't find someone just to push up against the wall nowadays, goddamn.
I feel like I had relationships like
I mean,
that.
you might be able to. As a dude, you can't do that anymore.
It's like, you know, like, it sounds hot. Like,
I
you know,
like
the spur of the
passion.
moment. Me too.
I like passion, but with
Same.
passion comes psychotic crazy.
I love the
And-
psychotic crazy.
But the thing is, with psychotic crazy is that
it's the only thing I attract in my life.
it is the only thing I attract. I love myself a mentally ill man, but
Same, dude.
yeah,
What is
Oh,
with that?
oh, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Oh,
I always end
yeah.
up with people that are
not there.
almost mentally disturbed.
Like it's so
like
fucking far gone.
what sort of mental illness are we dealing with?
I've had a boy carve my name in his arm because I tried breaking up with him.
Did you succeed in breaking up with him at that
No, I
point?
stayed.
For now, not anymore.
No, not with him anymore. But
Well, obviously, but how long after the?
he broke up with me. But like, you know,
How deep was the scar? Was your name still there when he
it's
broke?
still there. It's still there. He has another girlfriend now, and
Does she have the same name as you?
Ah, that'd be hilarious.
so he walks around dating a girl that has a different girl's name on his arm. But that's his choice.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to
I
get
mean,
at,
yes, it's his choice, but they're not good choices. Whoa.
no, totally not good choices. But you know, I think I liked how crazy a man could get for me because he was so in love with me. Does that make any sense?
Oh, it's how I live.
Yeah, but the thing is, but that's not a healthy relationship, and the longevity in that relationship is not going to be long if it's that crazy, which kind of sucks. So I feel like I've been on this road where I'm just focusing on myself because I'm young. I'm 19, so I feel like I feel like when you're really young, like you don't really know what actually is gonna last long. So
Well, no,
They
you
do
have.
last long. That's the problem with what I'm trying to say here, people. It's like, might as well just have fun and have it be a crazy fucking romance.
yeah.
They all burn to hell anyway.
I mean, they don't all burn to hell, but they
But I
often.
feel like if I were to
very often, let's just face it, and people have a hard time saying that because it's like I think everyone's like thinking their one true love's out there, but I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no!
isn't,
I don't think it's out there.
No.
Oh no! Your one true love is just your brain chemistry tricking you into. I mean, it's all brain chemistry.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
I'm settling though. Like I meet this person, right? And then they have their life together and, you know, we can talk about things of substance over dinner, but there's no like genuine crazy passion where like, you know, I like a screaming match and then we
Me
fuck
too.
and then we like cuddle and watch a movie. But the thing is there's no longevity in that type of relationship on like the constant daily of like doing that shit. So
Well, I mean, it could be your last relationship, depending on how passionate it gets.
no, right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I've been there like, you know, if I can't have you, no one can type shit. But
Full on Sid and Nancy shit.
yeah,
No.
but you know, I kind of feel like if I settled for someone that was just cookie cutter perfect and would fit perfectly in my life, and you know, I could have kids with this person, yeah, that sounds amazing. But I feel like I'd be
obviously it
settling.
doesn't. You don't like it.
I feel
Well-
like
It
I'd be
doesn't sound
settling.
amazing.
I'd be settling.
I'm right there with you. Well, it's
But
not necessarily.
you don't know until you find it, guys.
Right, I feel like because I'm talking about this, but I'm really young, so then again, I don't have that much knowledge on this. Like, finding
Honestly,
your
though,
life
honey,
partner,
like speaking of our age difference, I still have no clue. So like,
but yeah,
Well, and
yeah, seriously.
as I was saying, it's all a trick of brain chemistry. Like, it's like, oh, this won't work. This won't work. Like, your brain's like, this will work, and you're like, oh shit, it's working.
yeah, but passion's number one. Looking towards. That's why
Seriously.
like we really like artists or like
Yeah,
just feel that-
creativity.
That dying, burning
Yeah.
passion to create is like.
Like,
so
if you
hot.
can't write me a crazy ass fucking love poem letter, like, don't bother
then
hitting
please
my line.
leave.
Yeah.
There's the fucking door.
Yeah.
Wow,
Or
I'm
girl
getting,
down.
I'm getting kicked out of my own apartment. God damn.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Ouch. I'm okay. I guess well, the floor is yours, ladies.
Oh no.
If you're not passionate, then
Yeah,
get out of my life.
I need
even as friends, like boys, girls, everybody that is in my life,
you need
like
to be a little wild thing.
yeah.
And me and her are little wild people together, and
We've been kind of tame this week.
we've been pretty good this week.
We didn't
but
party.
We do itch for wildness, like yeah.
But with the right crowd, you know, you got to be wild with the right crowd.
What is the right crowd?
A wealthy one.
Oh yeah, one that actually piques our interest.
Yeah.
Well, what piques your interest about the wealthy folk?
Well, just it's usually everything's comfortable. Like even down to the chairs they provide for you to sit on, they're usually really comfy.
Wow, are you shit talking my chairs?
No, I just mean like in general. Like it's like just
My poor people chairs.
For instance,
Oh,
like I remember being in high school, and I was always wild, you know, but I would, you know, do crazy ass shit where I'd be with a fun environment, but I would be doing not so safe of things. I'd be in a house where, you know, a fight could break out at any second. But when you're dealing with someone that is really wealthy and has a reputation at stake, you're not going to be put like you know,
They're safer
90% of
situations.
time, like, you know, yeah, you're not going to be put.
No way. No fucking
I
way.
find them to be way safer.
Yeah.
Than, like
Yeah.
It's a different situation. Like,
Unless we're hanging out with like a crazy ass rapper, then I don't know about all that. But, you know,
still safer.
is it though?
I don't know about rapper baby. I don't know. Like, I follow a couple like websites, not websites, like Instagram accounts that like, you know, are current with like the daily like rap industry, and like, you know, a lot of like rappers right now are just like dropping like flies like that.
Oh,
Well, and also like a lot of that safety is a fucking illusion.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, for instance, like, you know, some of my favorite rappers just like recently died over like disputes, you know, just like hitting with a shot, crossfire type shit. And like this person wasn't even involved in this argument, you know?
Or hell, look at like fucking people like Pop Smoke, where it's just like,
Oh, yeah. I just broke into his house and killed him.
right,
Oh
exactly.
my god!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We
Yeah.
And it was up in the fuck.
Yeah.
It was up in the fucking hills. I mean, unfortunately, he made the mistake of posting an Instagram photo with like racks, and the address was visible in the background of the photo.
Yeah. And the thing is, with,
I'm not victim blaming, but unfortunately, that's why it happened.
yeah. And the thing is with a lot of rappers is like, I feel like that they just get involved with a lot of just like crazy ass shit, you know?
Well, unfortunately, like in a lot of situations, that's where they came from.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate
True
for
that.
sure. Like, for instance, like,
Good point.
like I play him all the time in the fucking car with you. I love X. And you know, for instance, like one day he just went to go buy a motorcycle without a security guard and just got shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, it's as simple as that. So it's kind of wild.
crazy out there.
yeah, and that's
LA's a little crazy, huh?
the world's a little crazy. Like
Everywhere is wild.
the thing about it is,
It's Tokyo.
Yeah, besides Tokyo.
Tokyo's crazy. Tokyo's crazy in its own way, but LA, honestly, like as much as people are like, oh my god, LA is going to shit. It's like if you look at the statistics, the murder rate, the crime rates are way down from where they were in the 90s.
Oh my god, really? Because it's like you hear the commercial. I've been listening to the radio lately because I have a rental car, and they were like, "Crime rates up 6%," and I'm like, "What is this real?"
Yeah.
They're a little up from where they were like 2 years ago. Crime overall
in the history.
in the history of Los Angeles, they're way down.
Okay, cool.
Like the murder rate's like last time I looked at it, the murder rate's like a third of what it was in like 96.
Yeah, we tried. That's why we wanted you to come get us, honestly, because it's
We were
like,
just so afraid, you know, we're like in little tiny outfits and
it's always those weird stories of like what people have been telling me, anyways. Not even on the news, just like my friends like that have nice jewelry and stuff like that. They get hit and stolen from like
And
really
mugged in the
random
street.
situations.
Well, and that's the thing.
Like it's
That-
not like a cookie cutter situation. It's like
These things could happen fucking anywhere.
yeah.
And one, I was happy to come get you guys. Like
yeah. Yeah.
they tried to cancel them. They're like, oh, I don't want to walk into your neighborhood. I'm like, I'll just come get you.
But it would be. I hate being a nuisance, which I guess canceling is also being a nuisance.
Believe me, canceling is much more of a nuisance. I had built the set. Like,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, now that you know that I'm a big, big, big baby, maybe.
it's okay. I'm not changing your diaper though, no matter how much you pay me. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's all anecdotal. Like, and part of what people are afraid of is the fact that like things like the Citizen app fucking amplify.
I don't
Ever.
know one of those, do you?
Oh, what?
Those apps that tell you what's going on in your neighborhood, like
No.
someone
Don't.
broke in.
Don't. I got an alert earlier that a woman named Jessica got her chain snatched off her in the Jack in the Box.
Her what?
Her chain that had her
I
name.
thought you said her chin, and I was like,
That's right.
what the fuck?
Random rogue surgeons just cutting her chin off.
Like literally just walks by you and snatches your chin and runs away.
No, they grabbed her chain, but this is like, I don't need it. I don't care about this shit. I don't need it. Like, all this is doing is negatively impacting my brain space.
Makes
Yeah.
you more paranoid when you don't need to be.
Right. And I'm already a fairly paranoid human being.
So you're like us.
Yeah.
Like, I have a tattoo that says paranoia is just reality on a finer scale.
Oh yes, I love that.
It's a quote from a movie, but
Ooh, we like
Yeah.
movies. We have a 75-inch TV, so
We just got her.
yeah.
Yeah.
so what are we having a movie night?
Honestly, we haven't even had one yet, so we
have
need to break her
release
in.
That girl, yeah. You know,
Notice, folks, no answer there. They're just like, we haven't broken it in.
Well, as I'm saying, we need to set a date. Like,
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
gotta-
pencil this shit in because we haven't even used it yet.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like,
I want to be there for your TV's virginity loss.
yeah.
oh my
goddamn
god,
it.
we're gonna all break her virginity.
Yeah.
We're going to pop your TV's cherry.
Hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we are.
I will bring some obscure movies.
Oh,
Ooh, I
yes.
like obscure movies.
What is your top 5 favorite movies?
Oh God,
shit.
that's actually a hard list. Give me by genre. Like, give
Okay.
me a genre.
What? What's your favorite genre?
Oh yeah, what's your favorite genre?
I'm into a lot into crime, sci-fi,
Okay.
thriller, shit like that.
So okay, thriller. I'll go with that one. What is your favorite top? I'll go make it easier. Top 3 favorite thriller movies.
Let's see. Fuck.
okay.
Like when we're off air, you'll just have to peek around the corner to see like the movie wall. Trying to think what like considered a true thriller, like Usual Suspects.
Okay.
The
Never
Usual.
seen it.
You've never seen The Usual Suspects?
Have you?
I don't think I have.
I mean,
Should we watch that later? I think we should watch it later.
oh my God, that's a classic. That is a fucking classic. Like that is one of the biggest.
Love classics.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it called? I'm writing it down.
The Usual Suspects.
All right.
It's like one of the biggest whodunits in like
Ooh.
cinema history. Like,
All right.
so good.
Hot.
Unfortunately, like, fucking stars Kevin Spacey, which, you know, not so great these days.
That's all right.
He's a horrible human being, but
No horrible human being, but did he give a good performance?
oh,
No?
amazing. I think he was nominated for an Oscar for it.
Wow.
Let's see, other like straight thriller. Trying to think of like off the top of my head. Like, I think I'm gonna just break down like a top like 10 to 15
All right.
of just everything off the top of my head.
Perfect.
Hot.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, that's one of my top 5 for sure.
I'm old enough.
Well, I love Quentin Tarantino. He's a fucking artist.
He is, and I was old enough to see that in theaters.
That's
Aw.
wild.
I mean, I was
Killed.
wildly way too young to have seen that in theaters,
So amazing.
but I saw it in theaters.
That's amazing.
Like 2 of my older friends dragged me to a second run cinema in '94.
Fine.
God, that's
Like, hey Matt, we're
cool.
gonna go see this movie. I'm like, yeah, I got nothing going on. And like to bring out the Gibson, as I was 13, I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, I'd never see anything on like screen like that. Let's see, Pulp Fiction, Children of Men.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Children of Men?
No.
My guy friends have talked about it before.
Oh my God, the movie's
Children of Men?
yep. It's a dystopian future. Stars Clive Owen.
Is it like on some like 1984?
No. So it's a near future where the human race has stopped being able to breed.
All right.
Like they've just not been able to have babies. And it's like 18 years since the last kid was born. Like,
Whoa.
so the world's just
like
kind of
like that.
the world's just kind of falling apart.
Whoa.
And it's beautifully shot. It's well acted, and Clive Owen's character is brought into the mix by his former wife, who's a fucking terrorist by the UK government, and introduced to a pregnant woman. Like the first woman to be pregnant in 18 years.
Whoa.
And he is trying to spend the rest of the movie get her to safety.
Oh wow.
It's a beautifully shot movie. It's crazy.
Wow.
Because all these groups are like trying to use this pregnant woman for their own political gains.
They want her?
Yep.
Wow.
Because like England's locked it.
Woman's hard, man.
Yeah, being a woman is crazy.
Well,
Like, seriously. annoying.
England's locked.
Bless that girl's heart.
Yeah, really. Like, to you, babe.
Yeah, I love you, babe.
Well, England's locked down, like, so all like the refugees are like outlaws. It's a crazy movie.
I like it.
It's
We're into chaotic. So.
yeah, it's beautifully shot. Like one of the best like one shots in. Oh, it's just a beautiful movie. Like you have to see it.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I
Should we
am.
watch that one or the first one? Should we watch?
That first movie you had
Should we
said?
watch Children of Men or The Usual Suspects tonight?
Usual Suspects honestly sounds really.
I know.
The Usual
I
Suspects is like
I'm not gonna be
a
able to fall asleep though, because I feel like we'll be like,
it's a crime thriller. Like it's really well acted. Children of Men has a lot more like grit and action to it.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool.
Let's see other stuff. 12 Monkeys. I love that fucking movie.
What?
Yeah,
What's that about?
it is a Terry Gilliam movie.
Okay.
Do you know who Terry Gilliam is?
uh-uh.
He was part of Monty Python. He has directed a
Okay.
bunch of really surreal movies,
hmm
like Brazil or Zero Theorem, 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys stars Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt.
Love Brad Pitt.
And this is young Brad Pitt. Like this movie came out,
Oh, so it's Brad Pitt looking fine.
not in this movie, but yes.
Okay.
And the plot of the movie is a man-made plague was released into the world and like killed millions. And
Whoa.
the survivors were driven underground.
hmm
And they have developed time travel, and they're sending prisoners back in time to try to find a pure version of the virus to try to save humanity.
Okay.
But the thing about it is the way time travel is handled in this movie is the past has already happened, so you can't change the future.
Whoa.
Trying to wrap my head around that one.
So it's not like Terminator where like, because we destroyed the arm and the chip, like Skynet, what has happened in the past has already happened. So like when you go back and make changes in the past, that was already part of the past.
Okay, I got it now. Yeah.
So it's like the future that is written is already there.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
It's like my favorite way to handle time travel.
All right. Yeah.
Like, because time travel movies are often garbage.
They
the
are.
concept of time travel is actually really insane.
It is. It is.
It is.
But-
you think it's possible? Do you think people do
I
it?
think.
I mean, we're doing it right now. We are traveling forward in
We're
time.
dying.
Truth.
We're being born right now,
Very
and
good
we are
point.
dying right now. Like let's say we were astronauts, so we were in space, and we went like 500 million light years away or some shit. Okay, and then we were able to have a telescope and zoom in so fucking far that we could see like a little piece of grass. Let's just pretend. You would see dinosaurs. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no like the concept of time is just made up by human beings because we needed, like months, days, years. It's not real. It's not a real thing. It's just
No, I mean, the only real measurement is like how many beats of your heart will it have before your meat mech shuts down.
yeah. Everything
Right.
is existing now. You know what I mean? That's the way I think about it. If
Oh, no,
you
it's true.
really- yeah, everything is existing right now.
100%. Like, it's just what it is. Like,
Mhm.
the concept of time is just like, it helps us measure shit, but like, it's much like money. It's all something that we've all agreed upon as the human race society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason money works is because we all agree that money
I
has
mean,
value.
we all agreed there was a yesterday, though.
Well, we agreed
Right,
it was
but
yesterday
then-
because
You
we
know
made
what I
up
mean?
that yesterday.
Right, but
But we lived it. I didn't
Well, we
make
did.
it.
right,
I
we
really
agree
lived
that
it.
yesterday happened, but we agree that yesterday is yesterday as a collective.
Yeah, but the word of it being a yesterday rather than
But
that
that's like
being a
any
today-
word of you saying girl, boy.
No, because
That's made up.
that's the way that we communicate. But us defining whether today's today and tomorrow is tomorrow is just the way that we're able to tell time because it's the way we go about life. For instance, we had this podcast at like 8:00. Like the way that we measure time, it's how we go about life as human beings. But the real concept of time isn't actually anything significant to the actual universe. It's not an actual thing.
But it is because we age.
Right, but because we're organic beings and just like fruit, they rot and die.
But here's the thing.
But our essence
look-
isn't.
You look at someone who, you look at two people that are 60 years old. They may not look anything like each other. Like, you watch Cobra Kai ever?
No.
Are you aware of it?
I've heard of it. It's on Netflix.
Okay. Ralph Macchio, like the Daniel's son, is in his 60s. He don't look like he's in his fucking 60s. And then you got other motherfuckers who are in their 60s that look like older than my grandparents. Like,
Right.
they're both in their 60s. They've both
I totally agree with you guys. Just to be clear, I was just like challenging your viewpoints because I like to be like that.
No, I know. I like to do that too. Like, you're saying this, but do you really mean it? I want to dig.
Well, it's just like an interesting concept because, like, to me, like, kind of everything's made up at that point. Then, if you're gonna go that deep about,
well, everything is.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like, well,
exactly.
if time's made up, then like,
Well, because a lot of things are.
what else?
Well, you got to
so is
remember.
temperature.
It is. And you got to remember, everything that we're experiencing is just the soggy meat inside our skull interpreting signals.
So does this mean that we're all in agreement that this is a holographic universe?
To a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're red-green colorblind, does that mean your view of red and green are any less real than someone who sees it like the rest of society sees it?
Right.
Yeah.
So weird to think about.
Right.
I'm so glad to not be colorblind, to be honest.
Yeah, like Logan.
It just
Paul.
sounds confusing.
Logan Paul can't see purple. If you didn't know.
It just sounds confusing, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm already confused enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely red-green colorblind when it comes to flags, but
Really?
think about that joke for a second.
Oh, everything always goes over my head, so
Yeah.
don't mind me. I'm like, what?
Sorry.
Huh?
I-
Today at a party, these guys like asked me questions and I like truly did not know what the fuck they were talking about. Like, just like, I don't know. I'm like, don't know pulp. And I was like, honestly, you can ask me anything. I probably wouldn't know the answer. And I'm like, I don't even mean to sound stupid because I'm very smart. It's just like, I don't know. If you ask me like a random question about a movie, like I probably don't know. I'm like, what?
So
Well, that's not a measure of intelligence. The measure of intelligence is how you apply knowledge.
There we go.
yeah, exactly.
Like, just being able to regurgitate knowledge doesn't necessarily make you intelligent.
Right.
Being able to apply that knowledge is what makes you intelligent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that because, like, for instance, like there's a big debate right now on like standardized testing, like an SAT, for example, measuring someone's IQ level and how smart they are. You know, people are like, you know, this isn't really the way to go. So I feel like in the next like 3 years, the SATs in high school, you know, aren't really going to be a thing because it's not a really good way of judging whether this person is smart or not. Because standardized testing is standard.
It is. Unfortunately, they need some metric to discriminate against people.
Yeah.
Back to the original point, it's just, you know, what have you been educated on? Like, we were talking about cameras before you guys got on air. It's like, if you were presented with the knowledge on like how aperture, ISO, and shutter speed worked, you're unintelligent if you can't apply that. You're intelligent if you're just like, oh, hey, someone explained how this works. Now I know how to apply it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really that simple. Like, just because the difference between ignorance and stupid.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah.
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 So, do you smoke weed in here?
No, please.
That's what I was wondering.
I wish we brought the
I'm
weed pen.
naughty.
Fuck, man.
And I know Babushka was just at Green Angel and didn't get an extra one.
Oh, man. I should have brought mine. Honestly, I think... Hold on. Nope, she's not in there. I cleaned her out today. Sorry.
I saw your weed pen somewhere.
She might be in the room. Everything in that room is white, so I feel like she camouflages.
Everything in my
so
room is
well.
white. Quite literally. It's gonna be our fuck room.
Oh my god. She just got this really cool light fixture. Yeah. And it looks like a cloud. And she has LED light bulb.
It's so relaxing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go home.
It's so cool.
Just because I love to look at my light.
Theodora's like, I'm enough of this podcast. I can't wait.
No,
to go
no, no,
home.
I just like-
my light fixture is so much more entertaining than this
No, I
podcast.
mean, I just got it. It's just one of those things where I'm really like, just to back it up, because I am very grateful for this podcast.
Oh, yeah. I
wanna make that
love talking
I want to
about
make that
this.
abundant.
Oh, I'm just busting your balls. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, it's a very proud moment to be able to admire my light fixture because
She worked really hard.
I
for
worked
it.
really hard. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
fucking got my dream light. So,
You know,
boom.
she worked her ass off. She got her house, and now she's in the process of decorating that space. And your home is your sanctuary. So the fact
Yeah.
I feel like that she's able to actually be able to make it her own and personalize it and go home to something that just feels authentically her
cool.
is really, I don't know,
It's
like congratulating.
it's a feeling that was foreign until I was able to create it. And I'm like, damn, this
She
is
made
fucking
it
cool.
all on her own, and she did that seriously. Yeah.
Yeah.
hell yeah. I mean, that is something to be proud of.
It's cool. Like, I really like, I lived in Michigan. So this is what really started my journey is I was always fascinated, people like Addison Rae, Charlie, like these girls that like blew up really quick, but they did it because they were doing something they loved, like dancing or whatever. Just seeing people like in general, like Kanye, I just did music because he has a documentary, Billie Eilish, like, because I've seen their documentaries and been able to see their journeys. it's just so cool that like how do you make a dream a reality? You know, that's what got me going in porn, like to make anything happen. And my dream was to build a home. Okay, now how do I get the money for that? How do I have a fun career? I don't know. Now I'm just babbling. I just tried to like narrow it in and then go after something that everybody else is doing to create this like fantasy life.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see if it was possible. And I just am here to say, like I say all that to say this to whoever's still listening to me is if you apply yourself and you don't give up, you can truly achieve your absolute wildest dreams.
But the reality of the situation is it is hard work.
That's why everyone gives up.
That's exactly it. You know, how we were saying how we have no time to do anything else.
Yeah.
But dedicate ourselves to this. And, you know, it's very time consuming, but it's really congratulating when you meet these like goals. Like for instance,
like
we're here right now talking to you. Talking into this microphone. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us leaving our tiny, stupid little towns.
Yeah. So
Seriously.
being here is like a big moment for us and like being here together and like sharing this time with you. Yeah, no, I'm serious.
No, yeah,
like,
seriously.
Really, really, really like monumental moment in our careers.
Oh, good thing we're recording it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm happy to have you guys. Like, happy to have you. Like, we're having a fucking blast.
Yeah, I am having a blast. Dakota, are you having fun?
I'm having a really good time.
Are you having
Seriously.
fun?
Good.
I love just talking my mind in a space because like I love just like speaking my mind.
Well, we're like actually communicating without looking at our phones or like, you know, I texted Dakota the movie titles, but that's when my phone was open. But like, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things that's actually fucking rare.
It's so funny.
To just sit and drink and not look at your phone and like enjoy.
Well, and that's why
time.
That's why I love this medium because when else are you gonna hang out with someone for 2 hours and not look at your fucking phone?
Yeah.
Just be.
Yeah, just be in the moment. Enjoy the fucking moment.
It's really cool. I like what you created.
I love experiencing this with you.
Me too. Yeah. Oh, I was really nervous to call you.
Why?
Not gonna lie. I went to the bathroom this party and I was like, fuck it. I'm calling and I'm going to see if I can bring Dakota. Like, I don't know. I just was a little nervous, but
I feel like
you were so receptive and nice. Like, you're a very nice person.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
I also understand like the situation of like, oh, hey, I'm going to be going to the strange dude's house. I want to bring a buddy.
Well, yeah, and she's like my favorite buddy. So it's like extra cool that you allowed me to have this moment. Do you know what I mean? Like you let us not only have a moment individually for our careers, being here with you, but then like the fact that we get to like experience this like all together and have this moment, you know, that I'll probably remember this forever because this is my first.
It's okay. It's being recorded, even if you forget.
Podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my first podcast.
They're all downhill from here.
My second.
Unless you end up on Plug Talk and, you know, end up banging Adam 22 or whatever. But
well, my first one was Alexis, Texas. So that was a fun one. And then now you. And then Plug Talks actually asked me to be on their show, but I said no.
Why?
It was a no for that moment, not a no forever. I was so new, like not even 4 weeks in. And they wanted to interview me, which maybe that would have been a great pivotal moment for me. And like maybe I should have taken it, but I was so new that it was almost overwhelming.
Yeah, I get that.
I just started fucking for money. And then now to like fuck for free on this person's podcast I didn't know anything about yet. And like, yes, like some of these amazing girls are going on there, but like, I don't know. I felt overwhelmed by it for some
Plug Talk's not paying people for the scenes that they do?
Not that I'm aware of. I think it's free.
Wow. I'm doing this all wrong.
It's content trade.
I know.
I'm sure they film it really nicely.
Because they have no jumper and that has, you know.
Oh, they do? They're the same?
Yeah.
22 hosts No Jumper.
Yeah.
Babe, you didn't know that.
No, I don't know.
She's like, I should have fucked him. God damn it.
Yeah. Adam 22 is the owner of No Jumper.
Well, people have been tagging us to be on the Plug Talk.
Yeah, they have.
So I would feel way more comfortable going with Dakota, though.
Yeah. I feel
I'm
like
in a space that's like, when I'm on set, I feel comfortable because I'm there with the whole fucking ass crew.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I never bat an eye when someone's like, hey, can I bring somebody? I'm like, yeah, bring somebody. It's more than fine. Like, even if Dakota was just hanging out, like, if it's going to make you feel comfortable and allow you to open up and like be present on the show, I'm happy to do it.
Aw, that's really
kind
sweet.
of you.
Yeah, it's cool that you like see that people's needs sometimes because it's sometimes hard to branch out, you know?
As I said, I've been around this shit for a long time. I'm like, I fully understand. Like, you know, you don't fucking know me. Yes, your publicist is like, Matt's a good dude, but.
Yeah, totally. I should have done it. It was just one of those things I was
No, 100%.
I just got tweaked out. I don't know what it was.
At the end of the day, your publicist is a good dude, but if you're like, he's still a dude vouching for another dude who I'm just going to some dude's apartment.
I just didn't even know anything yet. I just got to California.
You're just so new and you don't know anything. You don't
Right,
expect.
like-
I was like, what the
You're already
fuck?
so overwhelmed with how he said the culturally shock of
Culturally shocking. I don't think people
landing
understood,
LAX,
other than Dakota. Like,
ordering
you get
an
it.
Uber and you fucking see palm trees. Like, I know the aspect of a fucking palm tree is like, bitch, what the fuck? But
No,
it's crazy.
It was life changing.
It seriously is. And
Pivotal moment.
So, like,
And then to
overwhelmingly sensory.
I was just nervous to
overload.
be on a podcast, like, and I was so new. Like, what do I even talk about? Would I talk about the wrong thing? I'm so new. Like, what if I said the thing that you're not supposed to just fucking say out loud?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how
You don't know the
deeply I
do's and
didn't know.
don'ts. And
Yeah.
and there are
Like,
do's and
what if I
don'ts.
said something that
Seriously,
ruined my
there are.
career?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so innocent. I have nothing that even is career ruining. But I'm just being like,
well, and
what if?
the reality of the situation is, if you said something that ruined your career, I probably wouldn't air it.
Well, use you're a nice guy, but it's like I don't know.
Well, no.
You don't know how everybody
It-
goes about their podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
They even went through Ryan to book me for that podcast, and I still said no.
Well, and here's the thing. It's not about me being nice. It's about me maintaining. If people feel that they're going to come on the show and get fucking ambushed, people are going to stop wanting to come on the show.
And I've heard they kind of do an ambushing thing there. They ask on the spot questions. Maybe not. I've actually never listened to any of their shows.
I have. I personally would much rather be on No Jumper than Plug Talk. I don't know.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. That's what I don't know.
Because the thing is with Plug Talk is they've talked about it on their podcast. I watched them.
they're great.
They're great, but Plug Talk is very sexually oriented questions.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, for instance, Adam22 has not Plug Talk. No Jumper, where he talks about you as a person, and then his wife Lena has this podcast, and she also gets into like who you are as a human.
That's why this
And
podcast.
I like when if I want to show my pussy on the internet, I will go to my OnlyFans and I'll go to shoot.
Yeah,
But if I go to a podcast, I would really like to speak about what I really want to talk about.
Yeah, me
Rather
too.
than being like, I like to be fucking doggy and I like to be choked. Like,
Well, and I hate to break it to you, you're in the course of your career are going to do a bunch of those.
Well, it's something that like maybe I'm kind of proud of myself for saying no to that because I do feel uncomfortable, especially at that time being that new, talking about sex because before porn I wasn't overly sexual.
yeah, I didn't do anything.
So almost
before.
like I knew they were a sexually based podcast.
Well, and-
I felt very nervous.
yeah.
On my end, like
I don't blame you at all.
I'm down to hear sex stories. I'm down to hear horrible sex stories out of people, but I'm not so two-dimensional that I'm only going to talk about sex. Like,
Yeah.
and I think it's boring as fuck to talk about sex.
Because everyone knows that we do sex.
Yeah.
We do
Out
sex.
there.
But everyone knows that you do sex, but like hearing a salacious story like, oh my God, this dude was so hot and we hooked up in the bathroom at a fucking, party or some shit. That's a different thing than like, I went to set, I did my scene, I went home.
Yeah.
Like, but it's also one of those things like you have more to offer than just those stories.
Yes.
If those stories comes up, I want to hear them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Well, I don't know, guys. Sorry.
but if they come up naturally,
It's just like you almost feel cooler saying it than the listener feels listening to it. Is sex even that interesting to talk about?
yes, because you got to remember there are so many people out in this world that are with the same partner that they've been with forever. That like
they want to
have-
hear some spicy shit.
they've never hooked up with someone in public. The idea of hooking up with someone in public is just terrifying to them. The idea of like,
the civilians out there.
yeah,
You know,
Their
that's a
life
crazy
doesn't-
term.
Yeah.
That's a crazy. I remember.
That's the first I only heard it in porn.
I had never heard. I remember being. I forgot where the fuck was I? I don't know.
Yeah, where were you the first time you heard it? Because I remember mine. I was like, what the
don't
fuck?
remember, but I just remember someone being like civilian people, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
And they're
same.
like, oh, like the non-porn people, and I'm just like, they had a name.
Yeah.
I thought we were all like just human people.
no, definitely not.
No, there's civilians and then there's porn stars.
Yeah, now I use that term, but
Me
like,
too. I didn't understand it in my
now
first
it's
like
a
3
part
months.
of my vocabulary, but at first I was like, hold the fuck up.
Well,
like, yeah.
And then part of the thing is because, okay, in Michigan, when you're growing up,
no one can relate to us.
well, no, they can to a degree, depending on how you answer the question. But celebrity, famous people in general, did you view them as people or did you view them as a concept?
I actually always have been fascinated by celebrities, but I view them as people and the hard work they put in to be to where they are.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's always fascinated me.
Yeah.
To like how, anyway, if you listen to these people that are so wildly successful, like Ariana Grande, for example, just because she's like queen of pop, she works. She's where she is because she truly works 20 more hours than the other person does per week. You know what I mean? That 20 hours is what gets her there.
Oh, no, and I agree.
Plus the talent.
But at least for me coming up, like celebrity was just a concept. It wasn't like something that people actually did. It's just something that like, oh, those are celebrities over there. They live a completely different life. And I feel like the majority of America views celebrity, and to a degree, maybe you're not Ariana Grande level, you guys are celebrities.
Aw.
You are someone who has money, a camera crew, and gatekeeps, says you two are attractive enough to and powerful enough as stars to be booked on their product. Right?
Yeah.
So to the person in the flyover state, the person who lives in a completely another country that has no entertainment industry, doesn't know shit about entertainment, this shit is entertainment to them.
Yeah, no. No, it's something that it almost was mesmerizing to see when I was a civilian looking into fame, not even like talking about porn, but just like fame in general. It was really mesmerizing. And like, I just decided to put my head down and that's what I wanted. And mainly, it stems off of living a creative life.
Yeah. Let's be a go-getter.
And it just all kind of like been clicking together. It's very crazy. Like if you want it, you can have it, I guess.
Yeah.
You just got to put in the work. But
you do.
You also
it's
have
hard to know that you want it.
Well, it's hard to know that you want it. It's also like for me coming up, it was hard to realize that was something that could actually be obtainable.
Exactly. It's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, totally agreed.
And
I always knew I wanted it though. So I was gonna try to figure
I always
it out.
knew I wanted it.
See, and for me, I actually never wanted it. I never wanted it. Like it took years for me to be comfortable as being like in front of camera talent. Like I spent so much of my career being a behind the scenes person.
Yeah.
That like it really, really was a difficult transition.
Why do you think that? Do you find yourself to be like more introverted, or just people like knowing more intimate details about you freak you out? Or
That never really freaked me out. It was just one of those things where like maybe I just didn't believe in myself as the talent. Like
okay,
like oh, I have to
pressure too much. Like once people like knew.
In retrospect, no.
Yeah.
Beforehand, it's just like, oh, I have technical skills. I want to make film. I don't want to be the star. The idea of being famous was never appealing to me. Like the idea of working in entertainment for me was like, how can I make a comfortable living making something that I enjoy doing?
Yeah. I mean, there's some downfalls that come with fame. I mean, like
a lot.
Things are no longer private at all. I remember like going on a subreddit of mine that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, like right there. There's a subreddit.
Like, and I went on it and people are just talking, not even about my scenes, more of like, oh, Dakota stopped posting with this person and it's because X, Y, and Z. I remember reading that. And the person that they said I wasn't hanging out with, I was in like literally hanging out with, and I was like showing them. Like, I think it's like just the no longer form of privacy. I also kind of like, for instance, like this also goes to, I mean, it wasn't a bad thing at all. But for instance, I remember I saw on my Twitter and I had sent it to her. They were talking about her and I's friendship. And that's a genuine friendship. Because there's girls that do OnlyFans collabs, and they know it's OnlyFans collabs, but me and her have a genuine friendship. And people are just
I hope so. You're sharing a bed.
Yeah. But people are like genuinely talking about it. And it was nothing wrong, but our friendship is genuine. I think it's a public, but also like very personal part of our lives.
It is.
But at the end of the day, their opinion super doesn't matter.
Oh, it totally doesn't
And you
matter.
shouldn't.
They have positive opinions.
They have a positive opinion, but there's
Well, I
going
mean,
to be a
even
day where they won't have some type of positive opinion.
Even their positive opinions.
Emotions.
But guys, the thing is, even their positive opinions shouldn't fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, if you wouldn't take their fucking advice, why would you take their criticism? Why would you?
Yeah.
Like-
I'd be friends with Dakota no matter what anybody thought,
totally.
you know? So that's true.
I mean, it's easier said than done.
But I'm just saying what I'm trying to get at is more of the fact that like the realization that the personal life of ours, regardless of what someone's opinion is, it doesn't matter. It's just more of like
that part
it's
I don't
not
give a fuck
private
about. For me, with the fame, is it for me is being mentally healthy. You see yourself a lot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Photographs, videos. I mean, like I went and shot for Bang and I was videotaped the moment I walked through that fucking door to the moment I fucking walked out of it. So it's like, you want to feel pretty and you want to feel skinny and you want to feel good. And it's like the moment you slip off that bridge, even if you binge eat for 2 days and you wanted to eat some pasta and
Comparisons.
and cereal, whatever. And again, that's totally fine, right? But then you go to set and you have to, it's this whole thing. It goes so much deeper than who cares about the negative this or that. It's my own brain at that.
Oh no, I know it's
You know what I mean? Like,
believe me, it's a hard thing to train yourself on.
It is.
Like,
You have to really train
believe me,
yourself. That's
I got into a flame war with a bunch of trolls on on YouTube like earlier this week.
Yeah.
And believe me, the YouTube comment section tried to come for me. And motherfuckers, because it was a clip from this current episode with Siri where I just was like, yo, if you could name all your partners, you're living a weird life.
True.
Like, but it's a joke. It's a joke. But I posted just that isolated clip and motherfuckers who aren't subscribed to me, like the YouTube shorts pushed it fucking like 6,000 views in an hour.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
And motherfuckers are like, oh, does this motherfucker know what he looks like? This fatty head motherfucker? Like, who does he think he's like, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh my God, thank you for the engagement.
Yeah.
Thank you for the engagement.
Yeah. Talk is everything. Like, who cares? But that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares with the talk? It's the body image for me.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing about it is they're doing nothing.
Confidence.
They're doing nothing but talking about my body image. Like,
I see what you're saying now.
they're talking like, oh, this motherfucker doesn't get laid. Who the fuck is he think he's talking about knowing what his partner?
That is fucking mean.
That's rude.
And I'm just like, one of them was like, oh, this motherfucker, who the fuck he think he's fucking? He barely gets his hands. Do you know what I responded with?
What?
You'd be wrong. I get my hands off and no one loves me like I love me.
Hell yeah.
Self-love is the
Well,
love that's
'cause
needed.
I'm past the point of like,
It is the,
I think that's why we work so well. I think we both developed good self-love.
self-love.
well, but at the end of the day, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck what any of these people, like, I know the reality of like, I still fuck. Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I am not a beautiful man. I understand that. I'm a charming motherfucker, though.
But like being public, you just have to be confident, like you said, in all areas. Your look, your personality, like this. It's hard. Like somebody new comes on and like they have a different, I don't know. It's you just gotta like love yourself through the journey, really.
Well, yeah, and it takes time. Like, believe me, back in the day, like when I first started like being in front of the camera and shit like that, and motherfuckers talk, oh, I'd want to fight them. I want to fight them. I'm like, no, I'm going to fucking troll you. I'm going to make you fucking cry that you fucking decided to comment on my shit and talk shit. Like, I could be fucking mean. We could do this. And now it's just like, oh, no. I will just engage you enough to up my engagement, but you're not going to get any sort of rise out of me.
No.
Like, I'm going to be self-deprecating. Like, one of the other motherfuckers was like, this dude, see what he looks like? Who's fucking him? I'm like, yeah, I've seen what I look like. I decided fucking in front of mirrors isn't for me.
Someone commented on my arm hair one time.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm French, so I'm very hairy.
She's a French girl. That's hot.
And I'm almost full French. So like I'm just fucking hairy. And yeah, I have like hairy arms. And someone did comment on it one time on my Instagram. Wasn't it something that did catch my attention? I was like,
oh,
my arm hair? What? Don't talk about my arm hair.
Yeah, like, oh, you're so beautiful. You're beautiful.
But
I mean, I get like flat-chested comments all the time.
Really? I didn't know that.
I get not all the time.
I did not know that.
They're my occasion. They're the only backlash I get, and it's on the occasional. I'll maybe get like 2 comments a month about it on my Twitter. Okay, so it's not crazy, but like I remember being younger and in high school and like really upset that I didn't have tits, and it's just like and being in porn has really made me really comfortable with my body. So that's nice. But yeah, like the small tit comments, just like, fuck man. Like like if you don't like my tiny tits, don't watch my porn.
Yeah, right? Get off my page.
Like, why are you on my Twitter if you don't like my tiny titties?
Exactly. And at the end of the day, like when everyone talks shit about body type, it's like, motherfucker, I see myself every day. I shower. Like I look in the mirror.
I know what I look like.
Thank you.
I know what I look like.
I know I don't have titties. Like.
Right? Like, I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish here, but all these motherfuckers are trying to do is get a rise out of you. That's all they're trying to do. So like,
they get off on it.
Right. Well, because
don't respond, there's no fuel to the fire being added.
Well, and that's why I often respond in self-deprecating things like, oh no, I can make fun of myself much better than you can.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was like, oh no.
Yeah. If people think they could be mean to me, like no one could be meaner to me than I am to myself. Like, I feel like no one can bully me the way that I can bully myself. So when people try or even attempt to attack me in any sort of way, it just kind of goes over my head because, you know, I have this internal battle within myself where I feel like I can be the worst villain to myself rather than anybody else can. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy.
Fuck those motherfuckers, because their opinion utterly doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're coming to your content. They're fapping to your content. They're giving you views.
Exactly.
Like,
they're putting money in our
please,
pockets.
please hate me as much as you
Drain
want.
your pockets.
Yeah, chasing that bag.
Right. Like,
That bag, wait.
all you're doing is upping engagement on my fucking content. Talk all the shit you want. Please talk more. You are just upping my engagement. You're just helping me out.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
Talk it up.
after that clip, I'm like, man, I gotta say more like inflammatory shit with no profanity in it, so the YouTube algorithm will pick it up.
Literally, though, like, yeah, we're computer hackers at this point, y'all.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we're
Gotta
looking
cause some internet chaos, God
yeah,
damn it.
internet chaos.
And that's the goal. Like,
It is. No, we've
Yeah.
talked about this one of our
Oh,
first
yeah,
hangouts of like
yeah.
chaos.
We're literally
in-
gonna have the world shitting themselves.
Yeah.
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 Just give us a little bit of time.
yeah.
We'll do it.
I'm gonna vlog tomorrow about like how chaotic our like downstairs is.
Yeah.
Because it's like crazy. And I wanna
Oh, my
like vlog the process of unchaosing our life.
So we're in the process of furnishing the house, and we had ordered this like garbage bin. And when I tell you, this garbage bin is overfilling with the shit, but
Just from the TV box.
it's styrofoam. The entirety of that trash can is full of fucking styrofoam.
from the TV because it's so fucking big.
She's a big bitch.
The big bitch. She took up so much trash. We ordered a fucking trash bin.
Yeah.
Who does that? They were like,
Seriously,
my mom's
the pool
friends were
man
like-
was fucking distraught.
yeah, they're like, are you remodeling? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're like, no, we rent actually, so we're not remodeling.
Speaking of the pool guy, I guess I'm the little girl in the car.
Yeah, they literally like the pool guy is like friends with my landlord, and he goes, they have an accent, and it's just cute. I like their accent. Just
Yeah,
to be
it's really
clear.
cute.
But they go, I think she had a little girl in her car. It's like Dakota looks so young, and I'm like, no, that's just my best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. So
The little girl is my best friend.
It's an ongoing joke between
Yeah.
us and
The
Babushka.
little girl. He
Yeah.
calls her the little girl, and we're like, what the
I'm the little
fuck?
girl in the car.
Oh my god! So we have a handyman.
Yes. Oh my
Yep,
god.
we have a
What's his
handyman.
name?
We have two handymen, Driz
Is it
and
J name.
Jose.
Jose.
And Driz, and Jose found a blank in your bag.
Oh yes. So
a blank.
Blank,
so
blank.
I had a live stream show, and I don't own.
You can say sex
She
toys.
borrowed. I know. I
borrowed
borrowed
it-
Fill it in 'cause it's her story.
I borrowed a dildo because I don't own any dildos.
Why do you not own any dildos?
Because I don't like.
Theodora has a drawer full of cock, so she can borrow whatever one she wants.
So I borrowed a cock and I brought it to a live stream show, and it was in my sex bag. And this guy, he had to put fix a light fixture in the room that I have. So I
Always have
had
handyman over. It's
this
crazy.
bag open with a fucking fake dick on the top of everything. He goes in the room. I'm downstairs editing my YouTube video, and Babushka goes upstairs to like aid the handyman. And he just keep in mind, I have no makeup on, and my hair's in a bun, and I have a little blanket wrapped around my
She
body like
looked
this.
very young.
So I look like a 12-year-old girl. And so this man walks into my room and sees a dildo in a bag, and then looks at me looking like a 12-year-old. And he's like, why does this 12-year-old have a dildo? And I walk in.
Why do you think, bro?
Bro, to pay this bills.
And, you know, it was really awkward. And then, you know, Babushka had left to go pick up Theodora. So I was alone with Handyman. And, you know, it was really awkward.
He's nice.
He was cool. He's so cool. You know, he has.
Did you
really
get him to
cool-
sign the 2257 paperwork?
No.
Yeah, we need you to sign the
But
paperwork,
he's a
motherfucker.
little TikTok celebrity. So
Yeah.
he had seen me editing a video, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm editing a YouTube video. And so he finishes up the handiwork, and he's about to leave the house, and he's like, so how do you get views on YouTube? And I didn't want to say I pop my pussy. So I was like, I do TikTok. And he's like, oh, really? And he's like, I'm like, yeah. And he shows me his TikTok, and he has like 65K followers, and he has this one video that has like 1 million likes and 10 million views. And I'm like, bitch, you're popping. Yeah.
Bitch, our handyman be popping on the internet.
Yeah, our handyman, he has YouTube shorts.
Yeah, everyone in our house is internet famous.
Yeah.
okay?
So when are you going to bang the handyman on film?
It's so funny.
know,
Everyone's been asking. My
sister-
mom's banging him.
Yeah, everyone's
She's
like,
not.
but she's not. She's
Well, your
very
mom's not
happily-
doing content, is she?
No,
No, but I'm just saying, like whoever, like I like on.
but
set,
he's
shoots the
married.
shit, and
He's
so I'm like,
married and
oh,
has a
the
kid.
handyman's at my house.
I mean, that doesn't mean he's faithful.
Right, but he's very religious. Very, very.
Oh, that means he'll
He's
definitely
not
fuck.
fucking anybody.
Oh, really?
Oh, religious people are often the biggest hypocrites.
Ah, well, I don't know.
He'll say some Hail Marys after he
He's
fucking
not
comes.
tested, so we can't fuck him.
Well,
Yeah,
just
for
go
real.
make him go fucking get tested.
Yo, bro, if you're listening, Jose,
Jose, if you're
if
listening.
you're fucking listening, get that dick of yours.
If
tested,
Jose's
honey.
listening, I don't know if he can come back to the house.
No, just
Jose,
next time Jose comes by, be like, "Here's the card for TCS. Like, just let me know when it's done."
it'd be a great video because
It
we're
really
really
would.
gonna be working on our videos.
You know, Violet
We're
Myers.
stuck. Our handyman, please help us.
Yeah. 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 Violet Myers does fuck fans, like a fuck fans, where like she
I've thought
puts up
about
a survey, picks out someone, they put their social media, so it's like a little background check moment and they get tested and shit. So I have considered that, but I haven't even done an OnlyFans collab yet. I'm really new, but she hasn't either.
Mm-mm.
But the thing about the fuck a fan thing is just like that's a risky play, not like safety wise, but like the dude's just gonna fail.
Right.
Oh, the dick won't get hard.
Yeah.
But then
Like-
great. Take your limpy fucking cock.
Take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you go through all this effort to
Tried. We gave it a good effort.
Well, the thing that's nice though is when you put a fuck a fans and you have a survey, you have a roster. So if it fails, you got a new one. On the real.
I just looking at the like, oh, setting
I
up
would
lighting
fuck a
camera.
fan, like years later.
Oh yeah, when I did fuck a fans, it would be like not now. I mean,
No.
given the fact that we haven't even done an OnlyFans
We're too busy.
collab. First of all, we're too busy, but second of all, we haven't even done a collab with male talent.
Mm-mm.
So given that,
Yeah, but that's its own
Stay tuned, y'all.
yeah,
That's
stay tuned for that shit.
that's its own pitfalls too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times those OnlyFans clubs are just male talent wanting to fuck you off camera.
I don't care. It's just adding more money in my
In my pocket. Seriously,
For
like
sure.
if you just want to use this punani, go
Yeah,
for
fuck
it.
me. That's
I'll
how I make
make
my money.
fucking 10
Like,
bands off this shit,
Just
bitch.
let me film it real quick. Yeah.
Hey,
Give me that phone. We have
Yeah.
a phone one, and
Let
I'm
me
gonna
make
say
that
it out loud
bag,
until we get it in because you're the one.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, we have lots of like very amateur looking.
I know
a
that
lot of
shit sells
things
well on OnlyFans. It's
works.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
gonna pop. I really believe.
And we've like given the fact that we haven't done anything yet, we've been waiting because we've been trying to strategically do this in a
And
way
plant our friendship
that
out
makes
in the world,
it
and then
different
Mhm.
than anyone else to make it that something.
that little something that like didn't hit until Lana.
Yeah.
You know, like a new era. Like there's a lull in the porn history, guys. We need a new.
Yeah. Like seriously.
There's a little lull. There's a little drought.
Yeah.
You need to fill that motherfucker into an ocean.
Yeah. It's for real.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Dead
She's
ass.
looking dry.
Real dry. So
She's
we're gonna
looking dry.
add a little entertainment for the world.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Maybe we'll get into what is it called?
Oh, some
Oh, this is the worst for my ASMR bullshit is the worst. It's like-
Yeah, I don't like when people talking to
Do it for the views, bitches.
you.
my post work, it's like, well, I can't raise those levels without like fucking up the room tone. The
Oh,
worst.
the room tone, man.
Oh my god, room tone.
Room tone.
We're setting for room tone. Everybody stay still.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a professional product. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies.
Everyone, shh. It's ASMR. Just kidding.
All right. We'll stop with the whispering for real.
Thank God. At least stage whisper.
Yeah.
Give
Evil
me a
stage
fake
whisper.
whisper. God damn it.
Yeah, it's all I'm asking for.
Well, because I want the audience to actually be able to fucking hear you, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So next time, should we bring our dog?
No.
Oh man.
You'd love Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm sure I'd love your dog. Dogs are not really great for creating content.
No.
Oh, well, she'll be in her stroller.
Yeah.
She's a stroller.
She doesn't bark. She
No.
snorts. She snorts.
Still off mic fucking noise.
Right here.
She got a little face.
I normally bring her everywhere.
A
But
little squishy face.
Well, I appreciate you not bringing the dog. Like,
Yeah.
next time I'm just springing on you like I did with Dakota. Hey, I'm on my way. I brought my dog.
that would have been hilarious. Like, I bring my best friend Dakota, and Dakota's just the dog.
Where's your friend? Oh, this is her. Puts her in my chair.
That's something I would fucking
The
do.
only thing you hear is like,
Hey, can I bring my best friend over? Her name's Ray.
The funny thing about Ray is, Frenchie's she's French bulldog and she has ears. Frenchies have the ears, but her ears go like. Bloop.
She had surgery on one of them.
Aw.
I know she's a rescue.
She's
she got the
unique.
surgery before I got her.
She's a unique one.
Yeah, she's silly.
Yeah.
She's winning.
But she has no tail at all, so her butthole just be exposed.
Everyone always comments on it. But, so if you're into butthole, just kidding.
Oh my God.
Well,
That's wow.
I'm
definitely not into French bulldog butthole. I'm sorry.
Well, I just, if you don't mind gazing at some asshole.
Well, Ray is abstinent.
I'm just saying, you have to look at it. I look at her asshole all day, every day. So, I mean, at least I don't find you repulsing. That'd be a problem.
The thing that's funny about Ray is she will walk up. I've experienced this where she'll walk up to me, and because she has no tail, her butthole is exposed, and she does this
Thank you,
thing
Dakota.
where she will sit on your shoe, so her fucking asshole is just on your shoe.
Note to self: do not bring white shoes to your house for TV time.
Yeah.
But she has a clean one. I feel like I've never seen a little dangler on that girl.
No,
First time for everything.
asshole, but it's weird. She'll always back her ass right up to you, and it's like, God,
She backs that ass up. Yeah.
Want to at least back that face up, girl? Come on now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She has these cute little socks.
We're gonna get a new dog soon.
Yes.
Actually, do you know Billy Visual?
Hmm.
He's in porn and he directs brazzers and stuff.
His French.
He breeds Frenchies with his wife.
And he's a little cute one. He's tan, just like
I
Ray.
want him. I'm gonna be like, can I do a payment plan?
He's adorable. He's a little tiny. He's a little bit more tan.
I have the
than Ray.
money. I just
You're just like, can I work it off in content?
I literally thought about that.
Yeah. Little baby puppy.
Give me a chance, man. I'll make you a quick band.
Yeah. Quick bands.
Give me a puppy.
Quick rack.
Please.
Pup.
It's so cute.
It's so cute, dude.
It's ridiculous.
It has these little eyes. I think it has
Billy, are
blue
you
eyes.
out there? Billy, are you out there?
Billy, if you're listening, I don't know you, but babe, I really want your dog.
But baby,
Yeah.
I would suck some dick for that dog.
Yeah.
For content trade, of
Right, yeah.
course.
Yeah, of course.
Or off camera, whatever. No, just kidding.
There'd be the two
give
of
me
us
the damn
praising
dog.
your cock for this puppy.
Yeah, praising that fucking
Praising it like it's God.
God. We'll write I am God on the side of your
Dog.
cock with Shopry.
Shopping.
You're from Boston? I thought you were from Michigan. What the hell?
No, we're British. I thought we told you that she's from London.
No,
That was before we got on air. The audience has no clue.
Louisiana. I tell everyone I'm from Louisiana.
Really?
It's way cuter than saying Michigan.
Yeah, I feel like saying Connecticut's like, oh, so Walmart, New York. And I'm just like, yeah.
No, so I say I'm from Louisiana, and I used to teach roller skate classes, and all the dads would hit on me. But now I do porn.
That's the story.
It's a good origin story.
Thank you. That's my story.
I like it.
Thank you. I don't know. It just came to me
Spicy.
one day.
It's honestly hot.
It just came to me.
Have you
while I
actually
was
ever been to
coming.
Louisiana?
No. I actually drove through it.
That
When
doesn't
you go to
count.
Florida and shit, you just drive through shit, right? Is Louisiana?
You don't have to drive through Louisiana to get to
I was
Florida
gonna
from
say
Michigan.
myself.
I drove to Louisiana to get to Nashville one time.
Ah, you've been to Nashville.
From where?
And I hate Michigan.
That makes no
I
sense.
think we had to drive through Louisville.
That's Kentucky.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
So we both had a dumb moment because I was like, yeah, I drove through Louisiana to Florida, and he's like, you don't drive through there, and you were. I'm sorry.
We need to bring geography back to the American education prof.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, I was so bad at math in 6th grade that instead of taking the standardized history class where where you learn geography in 6th grade, I wasn't allowed to take that course because I had to take an extra help math class. So I don't think I really learned geology properly.
I just don't have a mental map. I just think about rainbows and dogs all day for the most part. So when you ask me some
And
serious
cute
shit,
clothes.
yeah, I'm like, what?
How is Dakota and I gonna match today?
Yeah, I wake up and just think about my aesthetic TikTok, and
Yeah, she made a cute TikTok today, and
then
she
I
was in
think
the mirror.
about and I think about our outfits.
Yeah.
I just like to keep it simple, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I would suggest going to New Orleans. It's an amazing city.
I'm
Like,
dying to do Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Mardi Gras.
Really, bitch?
I want to do that shit so bad.
What should we do for our 21st birthday? I mean, we got years to plan it, but I mean, like, what should we do? Because we got to start now. Do we do Mardi Gras? Do we go to Bali? Do we go to Tokyo? What do we do, people?
Yeah, what do we do?
What do we do?
What month do you turn 21?
I turned 21 February 20th.
It's got to be absolutely epic.
I would go to fucking New Orleans for that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
New Orleans
Do
is
it?
No.
Why not?
No, I'm going to do something more grand.
I want to throw the fucking biggest fucking party.
So we're
in
going
the
to throw a
world.
big party, and then I'm going to take her somewhere. It's going to be like honeymoon style, but birthday style. I'll be like,
Yeah.
bitch, surprise.
Yeah,
I got your shit packed. You don't even know what I packed you, but I packed you your outfits. They're all matching with mine. Have to add.
Yeah.
And let's.
We always match. And I love it. I
Do
wouldn't
you
wanna-
really? I worry sometimes you don't.
No,
Is that
because
weird?
you picked out your outfit earlier today, and I texted her, and I'm like, "Hey, we're low key matching. Is that cool with you?" And she's like, 100, like 10 out of 10, like obviously,
Anytime, any day, even if you want to match pajamas.
like everything, like her moon boots that she's wearing right now. I have recently ordered them in black,
Same
and
day
I am
we ordered
waiting.
them. I don't know why they're fucking not here.
Well, because I ordered mine off of a different website than hers, so it's gonna take a second, but we match.
They're on the way.
Yeah.
Nothing to say to that. You know?
Nope. No,
Just it's so good. It leaves you goddamn speechless.
Yeah.
It does. The matching outfits leave me fucking speechless. But no, seriously, go to New Orleans. Go to fucking New Orleans for your 21st. Do
Yeah,
it.
I want to.
I'm thinking about taking you like somewhere. We could go there on the way to the final destination.
Okay. I'm so down.
I'm just saying, New Orleans is so debaucherous, and it is such a good time.
What if we get there? What if we
Is
go
it
there?
chaotic and very fun?
So we'll have your party.
Okay.
I think I'm getting it developed in my head. We're gonna do the party, which you're invited to 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you that you believe I'll be alive in 2 years. I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
you definitely will be.
you will.
Just bring that big ass bottle of alcohol.
Hey,
That definitely won't be alive in 2 years.
No, just a new one. That's your only requirement to the party. I'm just kidding. We'll have plenty of booze for you.
Yeah.
But
That'll be my first legal drink, bitch. I'm gonna have so much alcohol that funny.
yeah, your own signature cocktail.
Oh my
Someone's
god.
going to have to hold your hair by the end of the night.
Oh yeah.
Me.
It's gonna be her. And I'll hold her.
So I'm gonna make her get really fucked up, and then we're gonna fly to New Orleans next day, and I'm just gonna make her drink it off, the hangover, and then we're gonna be
a
hungover
shot
on the
after a
plane.
hangover does it for you.
Yeah, and then we're going somewhere else.
The question is, do you have any
I'm
like
thinking
dietary
Bali.
restrictions?
No.
I do.
She's a vegan.
Ooh, New Orleans might not be so good for you.
Sometimes I cheat.
She can't endure that nice old gumbo.
Every once in a blue moon, I if I'm really, really sick, I will eat chicken noodle soup. Homemade though, only.
I'm just saying, like, the food in New Orleans is amazing, but
A
it's
lot of pork.
a lot of pork, a lot of seafood.
I just really eat lettuce, so it's all good. Sure, I can find that.
Where's salad whores?
Yeah.
Well, and that's the problem. All my trips to New Orleans, I think the only time I've ever seen vegetables is like mixed in with something else. Like I've never seen a vegetable like on its lonesome that wasn't deep fried.
We'll just bring our shakes. I don't even want to say the name because
Yeah, they're
our
our
secret,
secret.
but we'll just bring our shakes.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
love them.
but half of what makes New Orleans amazing is the meals.
We don't really like food. We're not food driven people.
The way he's like, fuck both of you.
We're more like shopping, give me the black card, fuck the dinner.
Yeah.
Fuck the food.
Then I don't know what to recommend to you.
Yeah, we're
Like,
not really
part
into
of-
food.
Part of
do want
part of what
to
makes
come
Tokyo
back.
amazing is the food
I like
too.
the atmosphere of restaurants.
Yeah, I do. If I
Um,
am going to endure on a meal, I want, because my mom growing up, she made gumbo a lot.
Really?
Yeah. And I
It's so cute.
would like, to have gumbo straight from New Orleans, because I feel like it's
We're gonna
so
do that.
native.
Oh, it's delicious.
So
We'll do that for
I
you.
feel like
Gumbo, jambalaya, etouffee. Oh,
I will only.
Should we go there first, Taylor, as a starter to see if we're compatible for traveling for Tokyo? Give it like a little.
Given the fact that we already live in the same bed, but.
No. I meant all of us because we're all gonna.
Oh, right. You want to go?
sure.
Oh,
You better bring your drinking shoes because I just get real wrecked down
Let's
there.
go crazy.
Because like if you go to the French Quarter during happy hour, it's like 3-for-1 drinks.
Dakota, you're so funny. You're like, well, we already sleep in the same bed. I'm like, are we compatible to travel?
Yeah, like, bitch.
Hey, Dakota, do we sleep in this? Like, am I sleeping in this bed? All of a sudden, like, what's happening here?
Like, snuggled in the middle.
I mean, I'm cuddly, so
I'm cuddly too, but then I'm like not. It's so weird. Like, I don't really cuddle with you, and I don't think you'd care if I did.
No, I don't care if you did, and I don't care if you don't. Me and her have a ritual before we go to bed.
We actually do. We developed it without even talking about it.
So the way it goes is I'm always ready for bed before she is. She's like running back and forth
I don't sit still.
From her nightstand to the bathroom, Then I'm like, want to smoke? So me and her smoke. Then we go upstairs. We light our money candle.
Then every night.
We watch Gossip Girl. And the way that this works is I sleep on the left side of the bed.
Always.
She sleeps on the right side of the bed. And we have the laptop kind of like at our knees length in the bed. And it's right there.
Yep.
And we religiously watch Gossip Girl.
And we don't judge each other. Like, if shit's leaking out of, any of
our holes. We understand how that shit goes. Like, I'm like, hey, girl. She's like, hey, girl. Like, and we get it. Because
and we're like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Love ya.
Love ya. Just spray some disinfectant on that shit, and we're going to go to sleep.
Lysol.
Yeah. We're going to go to bed.
Yeah,
We're fucking tired.
And we're going to do another day tomorrow.
Yes. 7 a.m.
I'll sing to her, and then I'll be like, it's another day.
Oh, yeah. She sometimes raps the words. Like, let's say we're on a roll. We're, like, passionate about what we're talking about. She goes, we're going to make some money. Yeah. We're going to do the shit. like, she will start rapping to me in sentence form. I'm like,
Or she'll be up in bed still. I'll be all the way downstairs. I run upstairs to tell her something, and usually it's in song form. I don't even like. I'm like, guess what?
And she's in this crazy stance while she says it to me.
Like, am I crazy? Haven't even brushed my hair moment.
It's Theodora,
in a fucking ponytail.
Are you a Disney princess just like breaking into?
She is. She's a princess. She has princess hair all the time.
I'm like, da 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 da. I'm a terrible singer. So
we're a princess for Halloween.
I am. I was. I am a very terrible singer, but I sing all the time. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. She's a little Miss Aurora over here.
Oh, that's a good dog name.
Aurora?
Yeah.
Aurora, yeah.
Hey, you figured out your new Frenchie's name.
No, Fiona and Aurora.
No, the French is a boy, and we're going to name him
Ron.
Ron and Ray. Ray and Ron.
Ron and Ray.
Ron and Ray. Like Ronald Reagan.
Get the fuck
out. Oh, Ron Burgundy. Come on.
Bad boy Ron.
Bad boy. Don't shit now. Like, seriously.
But get over here. You're so goddamn cute.
Your little smushy face.
I'll just use some Lysol. It's fine, honey. Get it.
Spray him with Lysol. You're good. Yeah.
I even have a mini size Lysol. I love that shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because on a porn site, sometimes I Lysol the shit I'm fucking on.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a good move.
I don't trust these motherfuckers. I'm like, shh.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, no. As someone who's worked as a PA, I have never cleaned a couch. Not once.
They don't clean it for you. And one time I made someone feel bad because I tried to sneakily Lysol. This is something I'm like trying to make public. I'll just like, that's why it's mini. So I'm just like, shh. When no one's looking, I Lysol almost everything I fuck on.
Yeah.
But one time a director saw me doing that, and I think he like legitimately felt really bad. And he broke his cleaning supplies out and like wiped the whole motherfucker down. It was black on the towel.
I would be.
So ignorance is bliss. Sometimes, like, don't bring another paper towel. You know what? Dirt's there, but the germs.
Yeah, dirt.
Yeah,
dirt. That's dirt. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just don't bring another paper towel. Just Lysol it, and ignorance is bliss. So that's the way I live. But you gotta Lysol it. So I need a new one. Speaking of, I used it all. Yeah. So I do it in secret.
Yeah, because you don't want to be rude, but at the same time, you're not trying to.
We do a lot for that dollar.
Put Scooby-Doo on.
I do every time.
Yeah, I grew up watching. My aunt used to own horror conventions, and I remember being a little kid, and my introduction to horror as a little kid was Scooby-Doo, which is why I found it really funny that she put it on. Then she had these like conventions, like she had the people that played Ed and Lorraine Warren in The Conjuring. She interviewed them, and the woman that played the Exorcist and like the Exorcist, like as her possessed. My aunt did that, so I really thought that was really cool. Yeah, because my aunt was a Scooby-Doo person.
I love Scooby-Doo. Ugh.
I love it. Honestly, I feel like a really good Halloween costume for us would be like Daphne and Velma.
That'd be cute.
That'd be really cute.
We're going all out next year. We're going to host our own Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hell yeah.
Because we have too many problems with me being under 21.
Yeah, so fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Seriously. How can I
We could host a party at our house, don't you think?
party at
Our
our
house is big enough.
I just don't understand how you can like serve the military at 18, but you can't have a drink. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of wild, personally.
Oh, I agree, but it's also like you got to be young and dumb enough to serve the military.
But the fact that they allow that.
Well, yeah, but also the problem with letting young people drink in theory is y'all
You
potentially
do crazy shit.
right, potentially drink and drive. If you go and serve the military and die, well, you're serving your purpose in the military. If you drink and drive and kill other people,
Well, that's fucked up. Yeah.
I mean, but that's the reality of the
They are
situation.
way more likely to drink and drive, I think. I mean,
Oh yeah,
more-
I've heard.
my
fun
mom
stories.
drilled it in my head that was not allowed. She would
Yeah.
come pick me up from the 16 and older, at a party. Like, I'm not even saying if I consumed alcohol or not, but if I
think the statute.
tired,
I think the statute of limitations have passed. I think you can say it.
she would to always come pick me up.
Yeah, my parents always told
Very
me like,
open.
if I ever were to drink at a party underage, that it's okay, and that my parents would pick me up
Yeah.
rather than me getting into someone under the influence and driving.
Yeah.
because
Don't
it's
you
not the
feel? I
vibe.
feel really lucky to have grown up that way. To be honest,
Yeah,
actually.
same. And I also feel like parents that have that mindset are also very open-minded, which I'm very grateful because it makes me the open-minded person that I am today.
Yeah,
And same thing with
totally.
you.
Yeah, like my mom never judged me for potentially making a mistake.
Her mom is the coolest person ever.
She's way cooler than me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Which just makes it good because I try to bring her everywhere I go. So at least my posse's cool. I mean, Dakota's fucking cool. My dog's fucking
I'm really glad you did not bring your mom in a stroller.
I was originally going to bring my mom in the first podcast. Actually, I was going to bring her and Dakota and the dog.
Yeah, the whole gang was gonna roll up to your
Welcome.
crib.
Yeah. But it didn't work
What are you,
out.
Vincent Chase?
I don't know. I just live my life by design. I don't know.
I feel like
my peeps.
I feel like the Entourage reference was a little dated there.
Oh, see, I just
Yeah, I kind of let that one go over my head, and I was like, I know she knows what to do. She's gonna keep talking.
I'm like, yep. Ding long ding dong.
Yeah, I just
like a ding dong ding.
just made an Entourage reference and I realized, oh yeah, that show's like 15 years old at this point.
Plus, I just don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, we don't have the time,
Mm-mm.
except for when we would go to bed and watch Gossip Girl.
Oh my God. And then last night I had eye patches on. I fell asleep with them on my face and I woke up and they were literally glued, like they became one to my skin.
Yeah,
It was fucked up.
she had like this pink scratch on her face from it. It was
Yeah, I have a lot of makeup on. Not a lot, but like I
Picture.
put foundation on, which I haven't been doing since,
Yeah.
we can't get back up on that. But yeah, I put foundation on today because of that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
yeah, damn.
she needs some more coverage up in that bitch.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anywho, it's actually about last call in this motherfucker.
yeah.
We've been doing this for over 2 hours already.
Oh
We're having so much fun.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's
Sure
the goal.
does.
That is the
Yeah.
goal. Why don't you tell the audience where they can find you guys on the things?
All right, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm Theodora Day. If you forgot, which don't you ever fucking forget again. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm Theodora Day. You can find me on Instagram at just Theodora Day, one word. Twitter is Theodora Day with 3 Y's at the end of day. OF is Theodora Day. I try to keep it simple, guys. But I also have a link tree in my bio, which makes it real nice and easy. So just remember Theodora Day, Instagram will take you to everything else.
And my socials are the Dakota Tyler on all social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. My link tree is in my bio, and also Theodora's all over my Instagram. She's the only girl that I post.
Yes.
So if you went to my Instagram, you would easily find her as well.
Aw, ditto with me. And guys, I highly recommend going to our OnlyFans. They're both free pages.
They are both free pages.
So I really recommend that. We have some serious,
crazy shit coming.
you don't even know, babes. So just subscribe, be a part of the gang, and promise you won't regret it.
You won't regret it. It's gonna be some crazy shit.
Right? If you become part of the gang, you may get brought somewhere in a stroller. Who knows?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
become a part of the gang.
Yeah.
Our initials are backward. TD and DT.
Yeah,
Be part of our motherfucking gang.
be a part of it.
Hell yeah. Hell
Hell
yeah. And as always, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt Slayer on Facebook, twitch.tv/Matt Slayer. You can find the Patreon, home of the back catalog of video episodes, the uncensored versions at patreon.com/Matt Slayer. You can find the podcast and Now We Drink on Twitter and Now We Drink _ on Instagram. And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.
Drink up, motherfuckers.